Hello everybody and welcome to the live stream. I'm your host, Bleeding Bullet. Gonna be playing some Dark Souls 2 today, continuing on a playthrough that I think I've only streamed once before, where I'm just using basically nothing but the Broadsword, a little bit of pyromancy thrown in here or there, but I don't even think my pyromancy flame is upgraded, and all I have is fireballs, so not that much pyromancy. And it's not this level 133 save, nope, it's this level 112. Hello, Dr. Acula, Pagodis, Justin PVSK, Desiderium, Classic Cleric, and Greytopia. How you guys doing? Good to have you all here. Right off the bat, Desiderium, you say Broadsword power stancing when? I don't know. Probably not this live stream. Whoa, my game is turned up so loud on my TV. Is it loud for you guys too? I feel like maybe I should turn the game down because it is crazy loud for me. Alright, so I'm in Broom Tower right now, but there's no bosses left for me to fight here. There's still Sir Alan, but I can't fight him right now. Apparently I need to go get some item from some dragon, is what I've heard. And I think the way we get to that dragon is through... Where the heck is it? Have I not been there in this playthrough? Oh, I haven't. How do I get there? Oh god. Is it through Iron Keep? I'm trying to remember how you get to Triangulate Castle right now. How do I not remember? Dude, I have no idea how to get there. This is it. It's through Shaded Woods, I'm pretty sure. Hello, Catman. Ella is here as well. How you doing? Greytopia, you're wondering, what is up with the stream? Is it my green screen? I'm having difficulties with my green screen. Is that what you're talking about? Because it was hard getting it look good for me, or it was hard for me to get it to look good, and I don't know what's up. I don't know why it's doing that. I can mess with settings a little bit to try to make it better, but like if I, for instance, if I like bring this number up, then I'll probably start turning invisible on you guys. Let's make my hair a little bit grainier, but I think that's a little bit better. What happens if I drop it down a little bit more? Then you can see the grains again. I don't know. Is that better? I think that's better. Justin, you say that you just had a filet mignon, and God, it was incredible. I don't think I've ever had any filet mignon. Every time I say that, though, it sounds like flame mignon. Hello, Chelsea. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright, I warped to the wrong place. I needed to warp to this place. Yes. And I don't know, I got this mask, and I don't know what's up with this mask, but I thought I'd wear it for now. I'll probably take it off when I turn into a zombie, because I don't want to look at my nasty green flesh. But it's kind of a hilarious mask, and I don't really know, why it exists. Reminds me of Mask of the Child from Dark Souls 1, but upside down. Even though it also reminds me of Mask of the Father, because it's a mask, and it has, you know, it looks more like a father than any other mask from Dark Souls 1. I think this is the right way. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't have a better guess. Dr. Regular say, you don't care if I'm grainy? I'm still wonderful. Well, I'm glad you think I'm wonderful even if I'm grainy. But I shouldn't be grainy now. Unless, well, maybe, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad. It actually looks good. I think it looks real good. Pagodis, you wondering how everyone's doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Classic Cleric's doing great as well. Good to hear it. Destiny, we say, Giant Dad 2.0 when? Never. Yes, this is why I haven't been to Drangleic yet, because I've never even gone through the Shrine of Winter. You know what? Nah, I'll go back to that later. But this is how I get to Drangleic, I'm pretty sure. I could be mistaken, but I think this is correct, because I remember I was in a different playthrough, and I was like, how the heck do I get there? And then I was like, screw it. Let's go to the Shrine of Winter. And then I was like, whoa, I don't have to go to the DLC when I enter the Shrine of Winter. I can pass on through. So I passed on through, and then I ended up somewhere. And since I don't know where to go now, I'm pretty sure that's the somewhere that I ended up is where I need to go. Triangulate Castle. That's Jeremy wondering what my memory is? I'm at almost 1,950,000. Ellie, you say, in your opinion, the graphics of this game are lame. Well, Dark Souls have never really been known for its graphics. It's all about the gameplay. It's just superb over almost any other video game I've ever played. Desiderium say, hi, Pike, your opinion is lame. Oh, you're right. Desiderium, thank you for reminding me about that, because for some reason I ran past it. I saw him, and then I went and double-checked, Yeah, I don't like these guys. What's he got, a spear? Is that what it is? I mean, I like these dudes, but when they have a spear, I don't. He doesn't have a spear, he has a sword, so this will be fine. Oh, he's getting wrecked anyway. There's nothing. Oh, he's still alive. Shoot, I missed. Whew. Alright. Maybe I should have warmed up a little bit. Hide Lance. Seriously, is it pronounced Hyde or Heidi? Because I'm pretty sure it's spelled the exact same way as Heidi. Justin, you're saying that you started Dark Souls 2 again and you killed the last giant. You are debating if you want to continue with it or go back to Dark Souls 1. Oh no, it's up to you. How much enjoyment were you still getting out of Dark Souls 1? Because Dark Souls 1 PvP is like the biggest interest for me in Dark Souls 1 these days. I've done so much of like the PvE, fighting AI. These crossbowmen are tearing me to shreds. Alright, sorry. I thought I was about to have to be like, yo, you told, like, oh, my roommate was about to be listening to loud music for a second. That's what I thought was about to happen. I heard some bass, and I was like, Get a headset. I mean, Dark Souls 2 is good. It took a long time for me to get into it, though. And there's still things that upset me in this game. Like, when I dodge and I get hit, it totally seems like I shouldn't have gotten hit. There's times where, like, I'm literally mid-roll, and I get struck on the back mid-roll, and it counts, and I'm like, what? I leveled my adaptability to the point where I should have more iframes than Dark Souls 1, and this stuff's still happening, but I guess that probably happens to me in Dark Souls 1 as well. I just am probably far more used to it in that game. It's probably something that, oh my gosh, dude, why am I doing so bad at fighting these guys right now? It's because I'm focusing more on the words that I'm saying than I am on the combat than I'm in. That thunder sound was kind of atrocious, though. I'm not gonna lie. Was that supposed to be thunder? Because it sounded almost like a frog. But go to say, how have you killed the Fume Knight already and you haven't been to this castle? You're so confused. Because you can just go there. You just, how do you get to that place again? See, I don't know how to get anywhere in Dark Souls 2. I just kind of do things and I end up in the right spots. Except for when it comes to killing a Titanite Lizard, then I never end up in the right spot. It's not, you just go there. You just end up, I didn't even know Broom Tower was DLC until somebody told me, because it was just like, I thought it's just another area of the game you could go to. Alright, see you later, lady. I don't really want to be here. I don't like this place. It's tough. And I don't remember my way through it at all. I remember my way through it to an extent, but you get to one part, and eventually I'm just like, what do I even do from here? Really? There's guys shooting crossbows already, and I have to deal with these mastodon things, too? How did that not get me? Ouch, dude, these crossbow guys are going to tear me to shreds more than these super slow mastodons. Alright, if I just get 2 kills up nice and close to these wells, whatever the heck you want to call them. Is this close enough? 'Cause I sure hope so! Seems like it was close enough. Isn't there a chest over here? Don't mind me. I'm just opening up the chest. Come on, a little bit faster there, bearer of the curse. It's like, I know I got a horde of enemies after me, some of which are 4 times my size, but I'm just gonna take my daily time with this chest. I bet it's not even worth it. It's probably like a fire seed, and I'm never even gonna end up using it. I'm pretty sure I have like 4 fire seeds. Yeah, look, it was a fire seed, I was right. My memory kind of serves me well. As you're gonna say, Broom isn't all that DLC-y anymore. Well, you could say that about every Souls game except for Dark Souls 3, because they all like kind of come with it these days. And heck, Dark Souls 3 might even as well. Back when I bought it, I don't think the DLC existed yet.
This castle is a domain of key.
XYZ Solution, you say Dark Souls 2 is Gank City? Scholar of the First Sin is even more ganky than this one. Are these enemies still coming after me? Alright, no, cool. Scholar of the First Sin is like extra ganky, but the original Dark Souls 2 doesn't seem to be any worse than the other Souls games.
Unfortunately,
Alright, this guy talking and talking and talking. Yep, yepity yep.
Tell me.
There we go. Gosh. Talked for an age. Well, Radiant Life Gems. He's only got 10 of them, but that's alright. You, except for the repair powders, this guy.
So soon.
Yeah, gone so soon because you ain't got nothing that's worth it to me. Hello, Jaffa Queen. You say hit them with the sword. Yep, that's what I'm doing. 2 thrones, both empty. I'm not supposed to go in between them. Is there any reason to come up in this room? Man, usually when I see red carpets like this in Dark Souls, I can't wait to see Guinevere. All I get is empty thrones in this place. Oh, I'm kidding. Alrighty. Pretty sure I'm supposed to go back here. Hey, look, it's one of these guys. I like these guys. Ouch. The fact that that last stab got me. Oh, he slid the handle along my armor. Hurt so bad. Aw, dang, that shield. It's not the attack I meant to do, but it worked, so I'll take it. There's got to be a bonfire coming up soon. Also, why am I running around with 90,000 souls? That's got to be enough to level up a few times. Is that another one? Oh, no. I saw that golden candle thing on the wall, and I thought, just because I saw the gold over in that direction, I was like, is there another one of these dudes coming? But there wasn't, thank God. Oh. Hello there. General Kenobi. Alright, sorry. Ah, punk. You guys both suck. Oh, you were supposed to die from that. Alright. Just me and Goldie Boy here. But he's not lost-ridden. He's not dead yet, but he will be as soon as he stands up. Down he goes. Door over there. Let's check out what's up with the door over here. Oh, what a useful room. Hurrah for Dead End! Yeah, what's even the point of making that room? Thanks, FromSoft. Hello, Kimba Plays. Sorry for not being at some of your latest streams. You've had your hands full. You're happy to see another stream of mine again. I'm happy to have you here, Kimba, and don't worry about being busy. It's understandable. It just happens to everyone. Even I get busy sometimes. Who am I kidding? I never get busy. It was supposed to be like a joke, but I don't know. It didn't really work. I hope maybe some people got it. XYC's solution, you say Scholar is the Dark Souls 2 we should have got in the beginning. I would say Dark Souls 2 is the one that, I don't know. I don't think Scholar of the First Sin is better than the original. I played Scholar of the First Sin twice. Yeah, I played through more than half of it twice, and it was infuriating for me the whole time. And then I played the original Dark Souls 2 once, and granted, I was a little bit better at just Dark Souls 2 overall, because of the 2 playthroughs in Scholar of the First Sin I did, but the first playthrough I did in the original Dark Souls 2, I found myself actually enjoying the game like I always desired to do, getting the same enjoyment out of it, like in the same kind of feels that I got from Dark Souls 1 when I first started playing that game. Alright, these knights kind of scared me. I thought they were going to stand up, because I know there's some that do. It's not those ones. Oh, there's a bonfire right up ahead. Oh, come on, you had those doors open. Hello, Braven Kyler. You're wondering if I remember you? Of course I do, Braven. How could I forget? Bonfire. Oh, yeah. Should I go and spend my souls? I should probably spend my souls. The next room up ahead, I remember it is deadly. I was here on a different playthrough not that long ago, but I never found my way through it. So earlier when I was talking about I know my way through this area only to a certain part, that's why. Because I got here on a different playthrough not that long ago, but then I never found my way through it on that playthrough. I kind of just got to those, I got to those Ruin Sentinels, and I farmed those a whole bunch because I was trying to get the full Ruin Sentinel suit. And I got everything but the legs. It's a shame. I know I could have joined that Covenant to make them not despawn, but then that room was so tough. Everything was doing so much damage, and there's like a bunch of statues that come to life. So, I'm here to level up. How many souls does it take me to level up? Wow, yeah, why am I carrying around this many souls? What's up with me? Oh well. So this is still going up by 20s. My god. Oh, wait. Okay, let's do that then. Good stuff. Thanks for the level. What's her name? Emerald? Herald? I guess I can remember Emerald because she wears a green cloak. So here's Drangling Castle. Kimby, say you've been really excited to see this stream since it's your return back to my streams. How have I been lately, friend? I've been good. I'm probably need to get myself another day job because I'm sick and tired of stressing about money. But that's no big deal. I mean, I only have to work a couple of nights a week, and then I'll have all the money that I need, more than even, and you know, that's amazing. So, probably should have called the place before I started this live stream. But I have a place that I'm gonna try to attain a job at, and if that doesn't work, then I got a plan B. If that doesn't work, well, then I'll get desperate and work somewhere entirely not nearby, probably. I don't know why I sat back at this bonfire. Yeah, this room. I don't like this room. I don't remember if there's any good reason to get the ruined sentinels opened up. But you know what? Let's do it anyway. Even though I know this door opens up to where I need to be going, actually. Woo. Ouch. You can die. These ones with the shield are more annoying than the ones that don't have shields. The fact that I just smacked the wall twice and didn't hit a target whatsoever. This guy's almost dead. Down he goes. Just got one more of them. He's being a fool, getting himself backstabbed. Thank you, Broadsword. Alright, get back up so I can finish you. Down you go. Alright, well. Huh. You know, after that, I really don't desire exploring the rest of this room. I just don't remember if there's any loot in it. I know there's ruined sentinels. Like 4 of them. Speaking of ruined sentinels, we're about to have to fight one. Oh, it's not going to notice I'm here right away. Hey, I got that guy to... I'm pretty sure it just lights a torch, doesn't it? Solid. Yeah, there should be a ruined sentinel in here, right? Gosh. My damage is pathetic. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, considering my dex and strength is 6, and I'm using a broadsword. Also, anybody know how the heck do you get a Chloranthy ring +2? Because I looked it up, and it told me that I needed to kill that chariot boss. It told me I needed to kill that chariot boss in NG+. So I used a bonfire aesthetic, and I killed it in NG+, and it was a real pain for me to get a bonfire aesthetic, because I didn't have one on the save that I tried this on. And then it was kind of a pain for me to get to that boss because, you know, there's all those enemies and that NPC invader in the way of the boss fog. Well, on the way to the boss fog. So, that was not fun trying to get past all that. But then I did. And then I had a fiasco with the boss. And I finally took it down just to not get the ring. Which I assume I didn't get the ring because... you actually don't get that in Dark Souls 2 that way. You get it that way in Scholar of the First Sin, I bet. It's my guess. That's why I didn't get it. Ellie say, why does the blood look like fuchsia rose petals? I don't know. I haven't noticed that at all. Cameo saying it looks red to you. And hello, Cameo. Glorious. Hello to you as well. You say you're not a huge fan, but back then it was a huge time killer. What game? I don't get it. Justin, you say ruined sentinels equals spin to win. Yeah, luckily they don't seem to do that spin attack too much, but who knows? I'm gonna regret saying that. They're gonna do it a whole bunch now. It's kind of funny that I cleared all the soldiers from that side, yet that door remains closed. I wonder if I could like, is there 3 ruined sentinels on that side? There is. Oof. All right. I got a plan. I'll kill this one. And then I'll run over here to where that ruined sentinel won't even see me. I hope. And I'll try to use this one to open up this door. Wait, maybe I should not do that? Yeah, whatever. Too late now. I'm doing it. Yeah, there's definitely a ruined sentinel in there, but there'll be another one in here. If I just fight this one in here in the room the way I fought the first one I came across, then everything should go smoothly. Because these things aren't bad one at a time. It's once you start getting multiple of them after you, it's real bad. And they're tough, but they're not difficult. They have a lot of health. I don't know, they probably don't even have that much health. My damage is just really bad. But hey, it'll force me to learn how to dodge really well, which is exactly what I want. Kempo, you're saying that you have a stupid question, and you're wondering if I play Minecraft. I don't think that's a stupid question, asking if I play Minecraft. I actually own Minecraft on PC, and I've only played it like once on it. But I don't really play Minecraft, no. I sunk a lot of hours into it on PS4 in survival mode. I made a really awesome castle, and it took so long. I mean, I like flattened a mountain and built the castle where the mountain was, and I made a lava moat around the castle. I had to go down into the ground with iron buckets and scoop up lava and bring it up to the top and dump it into my moat to make that possible in survival. And then, like, basically, there was, like, castle walls, and then there was a moat around the castle walls, and, like, a couple of exits to get in and out. One of them was secret. One of them was a drawbridge that didn't actually pull up, but it looked cool. And then from within the inner wall, all the way down to whatever it's called, like, rock bottom in that game, I had hollowed it out. So basically, it looked like a regular castle from on top, but then once you got into it, and there was, it was like all looked like regular castle, but then if you like, there was one huge tower in the center, I remember. If you went in that tower in the center, there was a staircase you could take that would lead all the way down. And I made, like, I remember I put a puddle of water at the bottom, because that's all you need to stop your fall damage in Minecraft. So, like, if I ever wanted to get down there, I wouldn't have to take the stairs all the way down, because it was kind of a pain. I would just jump off the stairs and land on the puddle all the way at the bottom, and it was perfect. So I had spent a lot of time on PS4 in Minecraft, but I don't really play it anymore. Can't maybe say that Falchion was your favorite Dark Souls 2 weapon. Yeah, oh gosh, what just happened? I had no idea this was down here. Hey, From stuff. Hello, how you doing? How do I get back up, do you know? Sentinel? That'd be great, okay, I see a cave. I guess if I really wanted to, I could just leave this guy down here. I mean, what's the point in fighting him? Oh, there's two caves. Wait, is that a bonfire I just saw? Where am I? I thought I dodged too early on that one. I was really hoping I could kill him before that happened. Oh, look at his health. Yeah, that is a bonfire. Why is there a bonfire down here? Oh, hello. It's that guy. Okay. That has something to do with some boss that I've never seen before. I guess the bonfire's just down here to get me out. Dang it, I don't want to have to sit at a bonfire, because that means all the sentinels I fought and stuff are going to come back. That's not cool. See you, Cameo. Thank you for watching. Just got to get ready for a concert. Sounds fun. Daniel Nelson, you say, I do respectable damage for only having 6 strength and dexterity. Yeah, man. Vitality, no, not vitality. Vigor, my bad. Vigor, endurance build all day. I have a little bit of vitality level 2. Alright, where am I now? I feel like I went the wrong way. Yeah, I did. I was supposed to go... Yeah, I left the bonfire and just went straight across. That's not what I needed to do. At least I still haven't died. Does it even say Homeward Bone? Doesn't a Homeward Bone reset all the enemies anyway? At least it did in Dark Souls 1. I assumed it'd be that way in this one, too. Hey, is the other statue not here? Wait a second. So do the statues... Oh, that's cool. I did not know that. So if the statue's soul gets consumed, like their soul or whatever unlocks the door, then they don't spawn. I didn't know that, but I still don't want to deal with that room. Because, oh, the sentinels are back and stuff. Just, yeesh. It's got a trap in it. Okay, it doesn't. Dark arrow. Great. Something I'm never going to use. What about this? Soul the hero, old radiant life gem, and monastery charm. Alright, that's not half bad, especially since it was 3 old radiant life gems. Those are pretty good. That guy just looks like he's going to come to life. I don't know. That stuff destroys your equipment, doesn't it? I have an idea. Does it do any damage to you? Chest. What do you think's in here? Corrosive urn. Appropriate, I guess. I can't believe that's it, though. You think they would have made something good. Oh, wait, there's this. I didn't see this. What do we got here? No. 1 Elizabeth mushroom. Whoa, what the heck was that? Oh, those things like spat on me. Alright, well. I don't like the amount of armor I can hear moving around. Makes me feel like enemies are on the way to me. Is it getting closer, or am I just paranoid? It's freaking me out. I don't like hearing that. You can wear ironclad leggings. I don't understand that. How can I not have the stats to wear armor? Cracks me up, this game. You don't have the stats for that? Like, really? Because it's armor. Oh, I don't need level vitality anymore whatsoever. Jeez, I can wear so much heavier stuff than I am. Does not being able to effectively use the armor actually matter? I don't really understand. I feel like maybe it does. What's that? Oh, that's that from stuff. Oh, whatever. Whoa, those aren't the pants that I meant. Go back to the old night ones. Oh, I should probably put everything else back on while I'm at it. God, what did I do? Stop that. Let's see here. What else did I have on? This. And then I had that cat ring because I already have the cat ring on. See? I made sure I didn't forget about that one. What else was I using? This. Ring blades. And, of course, the weapons. Gosh. I hate that I had to take my rings off as well. Why can rings break in other Souls games besides Dark Souls 1? Why? It's just extra tedious. So that's where I came in from, so I'm not going to jump down there. Got a door. Classic clerics say you're about to have to leave. Dang, man, I'm sorry. And unless you wonder if that's the daddy mask, it's the knockoff daddy mask. Ouch. Man, I took one of those arrows right to the dome. Oh, it's gone now. There's an item in there. Let's figure out what it is. Probably not worth it. How much you want to bet? It wasn't that bad. I'm scared to move. Alright. Amazingly, I didn't get poisoned even though I went back in there a second time. Oh, wow, what a nice room this is. I'm not excited about this. Not one bit. Give me that backseat. Yeah! It's the only way to get the door is. Alright, you're next, buddy. Get over here. Put that shield down. Did I do this to you? Did it actually work? Oh, okay. Didn't expect some type of parry thing to happen from that. I was just going in to get some damage. Oh. Oh, the other dude. Friend had a better idea. Ah, your stupid shields! Whoa! Get away from me with that! I hate that they can pull that out of nowhere. Alright, that should be it for this one. This guy would be no problem. So, one more of those. He's down. How about this guy who just sat there and watched his friends die? What a good soldier you are. Oh, crap. I don't like fighting in this doorway, to be completely honest. Dying this one. Alright, that was pretty pathetic. Down he goes. I'll use some life gems. I'll just drink the rest of this flask. I got plenty. I don't need to keep using life gems when I got this many. Whoa! Nameless usurper. I don't know how to pronounce that. I can't tell by the way I said it. So I'm sure I said it wrong. There's a ladder right there. Crossbowman. Oh, come on! What's the point of being able to do that? Can't even shove people off ledges with it. Alright, so this invader is where? Also, I really don't remember a ladder. There is one. It leads to another ladder. Which leads to the guy with a crossbow. Shoot me as soon as I arrive. I really wish they just took him down. And they say, are you planning on streaming Ratchet & Clank Going Commando soon again, or have you already completed it? Oh man, I kind of completely forgot about it, to be completely honest. It makes me feel a little guilty. I don't know. I guess I should, but I haven't really been planning on it since I completely forgot. Dude, this is so irritating when I take all my stuff off like this. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but in order to not get any bad side effects, I have to. Royal Swords and Gloves. Crap. Wait, this is the same one that I was in earlier, and I just didn't notice that before? Great, I took all my armor off twice for no good reason. Also, oh yeah, because that's... Oh, whoa, there's a crossbow guy right there. Crossbow guy, caught a skinny dipping. I'm sick of that mask. I like the hood better. Kind of looking like reminiscent of a Dark Wraith almost. Even though I know I have like dark leggings and dark gauntlets I could put on to really make that true. I'm not gonna. HLC, you're saying illusionary wall. Is there an illusionary wall down there? Because I sure didn't recognize it. I tried on one spot, but it didn't work, and then I gave up. Brandon Neeks said you're going to start from the beginning, then watch this. Bye. Okay, I don't know. Whoa, there's this invader, finally. I kind of forgot about this invader, to be completely honest. Oh, get close to the edge. I dare you. Oh, gosh, that could backfire. Okay, I really need to let my stamina reach around here. Oh god! Ah! The similarity in these builds, even though I know this is NPC. Oh, I'm dead. Holy crap. I should really heal, shouldn't I? Why should I have any honor for an NPC fight? That was the thing. I was drinking an Estus Flask trying to be like honorable honorable PvP fight. But just because it's an invader, it's not even an actual person. Just the invader part made me feel like I should do that. And then what do you know? It cost me my life. Not surprised at all. Great. Well, I guess it's a good thing I took that mask off, because now you still can't see any of my skin. I look basically just the same. You can see the tiny bit in front. It's my nasty creamness, but it's never like you look your character in the face anyway in this game. Hello, Lowmaster. Elle's pointing out that I died indeed. Can we say now that you mention it, will I maybe stream it again? Perhaps. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the way those streams looked, thanks to the PS2 being like 680 by 480 or something. I don't remember the resolution exactly, but it's pretty low. And so, like, me with the camera in the corner, I'm more high resolution than the entire gameplay behind me, and it kind of is just an odd contrast. No, screw you guys. Thanks for letting me pass. What a good guard you are. First you let first you watch your friends die, and then you just let me run right on past. There's an item back here that I missed. It's just a soul of a brave warrior. I was kind of hoping he'd fall, take falling damage the rest of the way to his death. So how smart do you think these enemies are? There we go. Dodged way too early. I still have no idea where that invader is. They invaded again. I don't know where, so I'm just gonna move on. There's that creepy lady, but I don't think I can talk to her yet, can I? Oh, I can.
Queen of Drangleic.
Yeah, you're scary. I don't even want to listen to your words, lady. I feel like they're just gonna poison my brain. Oh, she wants me to go visit Vendrick. Yeah, he's all hollow and stuff, lady. You know this? Oh, right. Now here's a boss fight. Jeez, man, it's an illusionary wall. Ah! It's further up. It's probably... doesn't even have anything that good in it. Oh, the blue one's using a bow. I never knew the blue one used a bow. That's new. It's new to me. I'm sure it's not new to the game whatsoever. The blue one dies easier than the red one, though. Congratulations, you get to go first, Blue Dragon Rider. Seriously, I do not remember him having a bow. I remember him having a weapon that's, like, identical to the other one. There goes the blue one. Time for you, Red Dragon Rider. Not gonna be any difficult. Just one aim around. Just focus on actually dodging your attacks instead of trying to beat the crap out of your friends. Maybe I should focus on saving myself some stamina while I'm at it. Down he goes. Like I said, boss fight. Bonfire with two ways. Mr. Bubbles, you're telling me that you just had an epiphany. Dark Souls 2 is literally Kingsfield Souls. All the environments and style is reminiscent of Kingsfield. How did you not see it? It is quite tactful. It's even more like slower paced and tactful than... that word's hard for me to say for some reason. And even more so with those two. What the heck was that? Alright, did I just get shot by arrows? It must have been. That must be what's crashing into the wall right now. Stupid shield of yours. Alright, time to get this guy goes. So who's shooting those arrows at me, huh? Oh, you jerks up there. There's a thing. Okay. I guess not this way. Oh, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Look at those missing textures. I remembered that there was some real blatant missing textures somewhere in this game. I didn't remember exactly where it is. But there it is. Look at that. Oh, just jarring. Just jarring. Lovely. I just had to do that for the people that like to hate on Dark Souls 1 with its missing textures in one spot of the game. Oh, look, I found one spot in Dark Souls 2. Like, who cares? Justin, you're taking off to go get some Dairy Queen? Alright, well, I was reading that message and I walked right off the ledge, so I'm glad it was important info. Can we say, if I could choose how a game would be, how would the story in that game be if I made a game? I don't know. Good. Is that a good enough answer? Mr. Bubble used to say, "Where's Desiderium?" when you find something like that. He was around here earlier. I thought he still was. Thomas, you're telling me not to read the chat by Ledges? Yeah, you think I'd know after the amount of times I've died doing that during no death runs in Dark Souls 1. Hey, you guys remember that blind playthrough I did of Dark Souls 2? Somehow I got this far in this castle without ever learning that you had to kill enemies next to a giant. So I got here and I just had no idea what I was supposed to do. And I don't know how long I was here for, but it was quite some time. Okay, at least they didn't all wake up. I was kind of hoping only 2 would wake up, but 3 did. Spear enemies have to be some of my least favorite enemies in Souls games. I think it's because spears are weak to parrying, and I don't parry. It's probably the cause of it. So yeah, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2, I had no idea I was supposed to kill an enemy next to this thing. So I had just gotten lucky making progress through the castle with the same mechanic before. I never really paid attention to the mechanic. I just... I realized that suddenly something would happen. I was like, I don't know why that happened, but I can progress now. Thomas, you're calling me a casual? Oh, man. Right in self-esteem. Mate. All these great weapons, and here I am with the broadsword. Dude, these mastodons better not come to life. Mastodon over there, though. But first I'm going to deal with this jerk who just shot this arrow. Oh, there's 2 jerks. Hello, Elan captains. How you doing up here? Shoot that dang arrow already. Ow. A nice accuracy. More of them, eh? Chest. Metal chest basically just means it's safe, right? Firestorm. Ooh, I like Firestorm. Yeah, Thomas, don't worry. I understood that you were joking. You're so bad. Alright, 4 heavies. Takes these guys down. It's good to know. And I feel like this is a mimic, isn't it? No, it's not. Something's up in his chest. Is it a trap? Yeah. I remembered that treasure chest being not a nice one. And I was right. So we got, looked like a mastodon enemy and these dudes with shields. Cool. I got the mastodons' attention, but not the golden boys' attention. Come on, speed it up a little bit. Actually, did decent damage for an unupgraded pyromancy flame. Scary. You almost got me with the mastodon. Nice stamina recharge. There goes the mastodon. Any mastodon leggings for me? I'd like to wear them. I wonder if I can attract one of these dudes back into gold. Or neither. Alright. Tedious. You gonna do something? Hey, look at that. I did manage to get one of them. Nice. Oh, get back here. No. Ow. Good one. You almost got me with that third poke. These enemies are a lot more intimidating looking than they are to fight. Mr. Bubbles is saying you don't like Dark Souls 2 chests. Glad they got rid of traps in 3. Really? There's no traps in chests in Dark Souls 3? Like mimics or anything? Guess you're telling me that I should power stance some broadswords? And I'd have to level something besides vitality and endurance. Vigor and endurance. My bad. Every single time. Sophie, I'm glad to see that you're excited about the Dark Souls 2 stream, and I guess nice comment with it. Rebels are saying only mimics. Oh. Okay, well yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. The traps are alright. I don't really mind them. It's just like a less punishing mimic. Sometimes you get killed by them. After just like with the mimics, after you play through it a couple of times, you're like, alright, don't trust this chest, because there's about to be poison shooting out of it. There's about to be arrows shooting out of it. Whoa. I thought it was dead. I was wrong. Hello, Willis Warrior. Welcome to the stream. You're wondering what's up? Nothing too much. Just hanging out here in Drangleic Castle. Can't be wondering when another MW2 stream will be. I don't know. Possibly tomorrow, maybe the next day. Ow. Okay, yeah, nice hyper armor. They get stunned when they're not attacking, but then when they're attacking, they get they don't get stunned. Still breathing. I'm not gonna go down there because I'm gonna have to run the long way all the way back. There should be. Okay, well I guess that's Scholar of the First Sin where there's pyromancies in here. Or pyromancy ladies. I was totally ready for them. Even though, to be honest, they did not fit here. I thought it was really strange in Scholar of the First Sin when I came across those pyromancy ladies here for the first time. It was kind of like, these enemies don't fit this area whatsoever. There's only the two of them in this one room. It was really weird. Okay, so that way down there just led back to the bonfire. There's these doors here, but I don't think these doors actually hold any significance, do they? Try left. Yeah, you go up to the left, but then you can just kill the archers. That's it. There's nothing else to do here. Ooh. Long way down. What's this way? Okay, yeah, it's just the way I came. There's those missing textures again down there. Actually, oh, is it just water? Oh, I think I might have been wrong. Is it not missing textures? It's just really dark water? It looks just like missing textures, except for the only... there's reflections. I gotta go take a closer look. Because I saw some reflections, which is making me think it's water. But it does not look like water anywhere else besides those reflections. I gotta kill this guy. So yeah, upon right here, I saw that, and that's where I'm like, that's missing texture if I've ever seen it. Look at that. It's just black polygonal? Is that the right term? Just black polygonal lines going around. But you look over there, you can see it looks like a little bit of blueness on the reflection as well as some waving. So I guess it's water that just looks a lot like a missing texture. I would have never known that that wasn't water. Or I would have never known that that was water if there was no reflections. But it still kind of looks like a vat of dark eco from, like, Jak 2. Sophie, you say if they can swing that 4-ton axe slowly, they could flail around with a pole arm like it's a spaghetti noodle and kill everything in a 2-meter radius. Well, I always wonder that with enemies in Dark Souls. Well, I mean, I don't always wonder that, but if you're ever trying to think of how they could be the most deadly, just, like, get an enemy like Smo, the big axe, and just have them spin in circles constantly. You'll never get them. Okay. See, and this is the point I get to in this castle, well, where I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh, this is the way I came. And there was nothing to do up here, was there? It's just 2 ways that led off to alarm captains, and chests. Aw. I really wanted to jump that. Came this way. There's no passages there. There's no passages in here. There's nothing back there. There's this door, but I really don't think anything happens with this door. I don't remember particularly, but I feel like I would remember if it was with that door. Let me go check on the roof of this place and kind of take a peek around one more time, just because I'm trying to be thorough. I don't want to miss something. So just miss one little thing in a Dark Souls game, and you'll never progress. Maybe I shouldn't even have fallen off of that ledge. Doesn't look like it would have done me any good staying on it. This leads back down to the bonfire, but I got nothing else going on. So let's go back down and look at the bonfire. Not look at the bonfire, but look around. That's where I fought Dragon Riders. Maybe there's something I still need to do from before here. Hurrah for jumping. Unless I just jumped from here or something. That's a feat getting there, though, I gotta say. I ain't gonna waste my time with it. Trying to get to the same place. Alrighty. Elevator. Was that here before? And there's a door. But it's locked. Alright, let's take the elevator. Wait, it goes up? Hold on, actually. Let me sit at the bonfire. Sophie, you say Snow's ultimate is a scythe, and now he wears a sumo wrestling outfit. Ornstein's is a smaller and more nimble spear. Just give Ornstein 2 swords. Jeez, how long does this elevator go for? Maybe I shouldn't have returned to the bonfire. Can I, like, stop it? Alright, well, I guess we get to wait for that to come back down now. So if you say, imagine Pontiff Soldan with 2 longer, lighter blades. It'd be awful. Dragon Rider with a sword and buckler instead of a massive axe and shield. Yeah, Dark Souls could always be tougher, that's for sure. But it doesn't need to be. How does this thing work? It's so massive, this elevator. If I didn't even know if it was if I didn't know it was an elevator, I wouldn't even know what that thing is. I think it's like a drill, but I guess a lot could be said. Or that could be said about any elevator in Dark Souls that has that like spirally thing. The spirally post that it gets raised and lifted by. Hey, there was a thing to land on right down there. You see that? It's better not squish me or something. I was like supposed to get off there. I feel like I'm gonna get squished. I think it's just one big troll. A long ride to my death because I didn't get off where I was supposed to. Alright, I was wrong. Thank God. It's a weird sounding door. Oh, no, it's that guy that I heard. I remember just killing these dudes in the past. Can't you kill them? Oh, no, you can't. Alright, well, I wish I could. Ow, I wish I didn't come up here to shoot. It's just disturbing. The guy's over there passing gas. I know he's not, but... The speech say, did I figure the elevator out this time? It wasn't the elevator I had an issue with in the past, Nicholas Beach. It was something to do with a giant. Key to King's Passage. Oh! Is that... Stop making those sounds. Is that thing I need whenever I go to those doors that says, like, show the symbol of the king? Is that what that key is for? Because I sure hope. Or is it just a key for that door that's at the bottom of this elevator? That's probably what it is. It's probably just a key to the door at the bottom of the elevator. Alright, so there was a platform that I could have gotten off at. Gosh, those mirrors keep making me think it's it. Okay. Wait, what? No. That's... okay. Not what I thought it was. Oh, I see. It's not anything secret. It's something I could have climbed a ladder to. Because I did already. Well, disappointment. Yeah, use key to King's Passage. Is this where, what is it? The mirror shield guy is? I remember that fight. It would have been cool if they made the boss tougher and didn't add little enemies to fight throughout it. But nah. They had to make the boss kinda hard and then just add some enemies sprinkled into the fight. This lightning effect, though. Why is there gotta be... okay, I thought for a second, why do you... nice. What the heck? Nice helmets. Is there another one waking up? Alright, gotta speed this along then. Alright, you're not very tough. Good. They were intimidating enough looking. How many of them woke up all at once now? Oh, you gotta be kidding me that missed like all of them? And the fun part is, I don't get to just run to the boss fog. No! No, I gotta deal with all these guys in their friggin' horse masks. Get out of here, you freaking furries. God, nobody likes you. Nicholas Beach is a mod idea. Deacon to the deep, but they're a good boss. No, better mod idea. Deacon to the deep, but they all morph together into some type of, like, you know, like the thing that the Power Rangers turn into. Be like that, but with Deacon to the deep. Exclamating that I died again. Indeed. Got killed by furries. Sound Energy say, this is why Dark Souls 2 sucks. Really? So, do you just hate all of Dark Souls then? Because all of Dark Souls has fights where you are outnumbered. Mr. Rebel say Deacons, but Voltron. Yes. Hello, Hans Jorgen. Welcome to the stream. Alright, now that I know that these guys are weaker than I thought, I can kind of whoop. So, try me. Stand up again. When did you do it? Yeah. Can I just start smacking you immediately? Yeah, you'll be dead before you stand. Get over here. Alright, fine. I'll kill your friend before you then. Down you go. Won't be so great in numbers when I've slaughtered half of you before you even got a chance to stand. How did that do so much damage? All of his other swings did like nothing, but that swing did a ton. I'm gonna drink Nessus last time. I'm dead anyway. Shoot. Die. Come on. Sprint, please. Thank you. What'd you drop? Titanite slab? Pretty sure I have so many Titanite slabs. No, okay, that's a different save. I have 3 Titanite slabs. I'm pretty sure I have like 8 on a different save. I have too many Dark Souls 2 saves. I guess not really, considering how many Dark Souls 1 saves I've gone through. You can get like a... I don't understand. You can get a critical after a shield break, but I didn't right there, so I guess I did it wrong? Doing it wrong. I didn't do it right there either. I don't understand. Alright. I'm sad that I'm not at full health. Whoa! I only have 8 life gems? That's kind of alarming. Those are usually what I rely on when I suck at boss fights. I got 13 radiant life gems. I should be alright. I got how many Estus flasks left? 6? Nicholas Beach say, you think if you walk through slowly, you only wake up one at a time? I kind of was trying that, but it didn't seem to be working. Yeah, this is looking glass night, isn't it? Indeed. Dang. You're a big wuss until your friends show up. You know that looking glass night? Yeah, maybe not. I don't think I hit his shield there, so I don't know. Yeah, isn't this where his friends show up and what happens here? Okay, no. I was wrong. Over here. Ooh, scary. Ow, that's the only attack he's hit me with so far is that back swing. Not gonna lie, this guy kind of looks like he came straight out of like some kind of like I just feel like I've had Lego things that look a lot like this dude. Okay. I've only fought the Looking Glass Knight. I've only killed him once. I don't remember how many times it took. It was a long time ago. I should have dodged to the right, and that probably would have worked out for me. It's one of those stupid enemies with their shields. Ouch. Alright, where they're, it doesn't matter if they're not blocking with their shield, it just counts it. So this is when he has a buddy show up, isn't it? He's too much of a baby to fight me by himself. Oh. And from what I remember, these enemies are actually mediocrely difficult. It's not just like a couple of swings and they're dead. It probably would be if I was using a more powerful weapon, but then I wouldn't be able to swing super fast either. Crap, crap, crap. Oh, did something else. I thought it was going to be projectiles for sure. Okay, there we go. I remember more than one showing up at a time. I'm glad it was just the one that time. I'm never sure if it's going to be the projectile attack or the one where he does a big spin. Gosh dang it. That attack gets me in boss fights more than like any other boss fight. I'm telling you, what's happening now? Projectile. I suck at that. I don't understand how to dodge that either. Well, that's just going to smack the shield. I don't know what I was thinking. And he got me with that swing again. And again! See? That swing gets me all the time in boss fights. I don't know why. Shoot. Okay, through it. Do I gotta roll through it? Kind of like Fume Knight's attack? Is that how I dodge the projectiles? From, like, when they're actually coming straight for me? Dude, it never fails, that attack. I suck at dodging the most simplest swing. So he's gonna swing here, right? Okay, no. I guess he swings and does projectiles. I don't know. I had to hit his shield. Had to hit his shield. And he's down. Just like I remember, it's like kind of difficult, but not really at the same time. And then again, I might be way over leveled for this. I don't know what level you're supposed to be at this point, but I am level 117 because I already went and took down Fume Knight and stuff, so I probably got a decent amount of levels through that. Is this the way I came? Do they just look identical? Hello, Silently Silent. Welcome to the stream. Just BSK saying GG. Thank you, man. Brian Melvin, you're wondering if this is Dark Souls 2 or Scholar of the First Sin. This is Dark Souls 2, not Scholar of the First Sin. Okay. Doesn't seem like there's... Oh, is that a chest? I was about to say, doesn't seem like there's any loot up here, but then I saw the chest. I acquired the contents. Bonfire aesthetic, Spellborn string, and a soul bolt. Not bad, especially for the bonfire aesthetic. I'll take it. An elevator, it seems. Where does this take me? Guess I'll find out. This probably... What does this take me to, like, Dragon's Peak or whatever the heck it's called? Brian Melvin, you're wondering if I've ever done PvP. Not in Dark Souls 2. I've hardly done any PvE, for Pete's sake. Justin, you say that the ice cream you have is so cold? Dang, what were they cooling it with? Dry ice? Man, the lengthy elevators in this game, though. Alright, I've reached the bottom. Can I get to a bonfire soon? It's not a bonfire. I thought I was about to be at one because I saw the glowing, but of course it's not a bonfire. Any old time now. Got no Estus flasks left. Probably should have returned after the boss fight, but I figured there'd be a bonfire shortly after the boss fight, I guess. Shouldn't have thought that. Okay, here's one. Before any enemies, at least, so it still makes sense. Shrine of Amana. Oh! I forgot all about this place, and I really wish that, like, I had just imagined it. Because this place sucks. This place sucks so bad. Like, people say they don't like Earthen Peak and other places like it, but this place I just don't understand how it's supposed to be fun. I have fun in Earth and Deep. Yeah, the boss really isn't that great once you take out the poison. And it's infuriating if you don't take out the poison. I don't know. That's just because... I don't know why. She's tough enough, I guess. You just gotta be, like... You can't be that aggressive in Dark Souls 2. You have to be quite cautious. And then nothing's really so bad. Especially with 38 adaptability. Or 37 adaptability and 10 attunement. Is that how I went on this save, or did I do that wrong? Yeah, my adaptability is at 38. I did that wrong. I could have saved the level by having it at 37. I don't want to be here. Oh, what the heck? Where'd you come from? Like, I'm pretty sure this is the place I'm thinking of, where it's like all of its... I mean... The place I remember is being completely submerged in water like this, except for a little bit. But then eventually, when you get deeper in, it's just even more submerged in water, and you're like trudging around in the water the whole time. And there's probably a ring you can get, but I don't know where it is. Oh, there's a lady. Oh, is this where all those MILFs are? Because that's what they're called. They're like MILFinados or something. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, I saw that those enemies were there, but I figured if I didn't mess with them, they'd just stay in the water. That lady better not be upset with me. Just because I let these nasty lizard men lick her.
We are Milfinito.
Yeah, see? They're MILFs.
We will sing here. And
alright, enjoy yourself sitting there singing. I'm getting cursed, so... It's a chest. Where's the thing that was cursing me? Oh, I see. It's in the water over there. Crimson water. Whoa. Holy crap, camera. What the heck, camera? Get a hold of yourself. I don't want to be here. I haven't been here since Scholar of the First Sin, so maybe it'll be different. But it's seeming to me just as awful as always. I love enemies that you can't outrun. Oh, they're my favorite, especially when it takes an age for your Estus Flask to work, and you can't get away from the enemies because they made them run just as fast as you do, even though you can't drink health, or you can't get your health back quickly at all. No. So you just get to keep on running. It's not going to do you any good because they're always just going to be right on your tail anyway, until you run far enough away to the point where you're cheesing them. Because they don't want to chase you any further because their AI is, like, giving up, I guess. I'll do it. I don't care. You want to do this to me, Dark Souls 2? You want to be like this? You want to send 3 enemies at me who sprint at the speed of light? I'll gladly just abuse their AI. Get over here. Look, oh, they get to go full speed through the water, but I can't. Dark Souls, it's hard, but it's fair. Yeah, it's not fair. I hate that. I hate that I thought these games were fair. Now watch, I'm not going to be able to get the attention of one without the attention of all of them again. Yeah, is that what's happening? That other one's walking awfully fast through that water. I can't do that. The heck over here. Get over here. Should have just done a second heavy. What was I thinking? I love when my vitality is as high as it is. And I can still only handle about a couple of hits. Jagel to say this area requires you to use a long-range weapon in your opinion? Yeah. Probably. Oh, lovely. These enemies are, like, strangely easy for the area compared to those other dudes that I was fighting. I wasn't prepared for the difficulty of those other dudes after fighting those lizard guys and having to be so simple. I should really, go back and level up. This is a boss. I sure don't remember it. Nope. Dude, if there's magic ladies all over the place. There is, isn't there? Let's see one. I see this area was bullcrap before Scholar of the First Sin, huh? Fun. Stupid. So stupid. Let's put a bunch of water so you can be nice and slow, and a bunch of enemies that'll shoot at you from a mile away the whole time. If I jump after them, I'm lucky I didn't just roll off the edge. I don't care if they're weak, it's still like, why? I just don't understand how they thought this could be enjoyable. Maybe they weren't thinking about that. I feel like that happens in Souls games. They don't even try to, like, think about, how is this going to be fun for the player? At times it's just like, how is this going to be brutal for the player? It's like, yeah, sure, I love difficulty in video games, and that's kind of the whole reason I got into Souls games, is because they're hard, and all my friends thought they were really difficult and weren't so great at them, and I wanted to be the best out of my friends at the Souls game, or it was just Dark Souls 1 at the time, and, I don't know. I feel like at times they forget that the game is supposed to be enjoyable, and all they do is make it brutal, like this. Look how far away she is. How do you even know I'm here? I mean, obviously you can see one another, but video game logic, she shouldn't know I'm here. What's the point of this? Oh, okay, yeah, there's a thing. At least, wasn't this, like, covered in enemies in the past? Look, these magic projectiles are still getting to me. Also, I haven't used any magic in Dark Souls 2, but I can assure you that you cannot get magic that goes this far. Meanwhile, the NPCs can. Again, Dark Souls 2, or Dark Souls, it's not fair, like people say. It's hard, and it's mostly fair. I'll give it that. It's mostly fair. But there's plenty of times where it's a bunch of unfair bullcrap. Like those fat enemies. They're probably not even hard, but fat enemies in this, like those weird troll type things. And they're really not that bad, but in the slowness of this water, it's going to be awful. Chalk that up to my broadsword's terrible range. Oh, great. How many enemies are you going to send at me at once, game? Are you trying to fight me, or are you walking away? Because I really can't tell. Why did you even... Screw you, pal. I know there's something over there, but who knows if it's worth it. I'm, like, really hoping there's a way I can drain the water like you do in New Londo in Dark Souls 1, but I don't think that's going to happen. Really? Come in here, guys, so I don't have to deal with your little magic friend out there. Not so tough when you don't have buddies to back you up now, are you? Oops, I mean to close the door. Hello, The Grunch. Welcome to the stream. Say you're new here, you're wondering how everyone's doing. I'm doing pretty good. Sorry I didn't read your message till just now, but I was too busy complaining, I guess. These ones are even behind little barriers. Lovely. I thought that phantom was an enemy. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Why is this a thing? So many of them, too. It's not just like a few. No, it's like, oh, look, and I'm dead now. Wow, yeah, that's some good gameplay right there. I had a lot of fun fighting enemies in Dark Souls in this area. It's freaking stupid. I don't, whatever, let's just run past it. Let's just run past it. It's not worth my time, because it wasn't worth their time to make it good. So why should I even try to play through the area in a way that respects the game? Because they obviously don't give a crap about how enjoyable it is for the player. Making an area like this. I don't even have to go in this house when I'm doing. Wait, where am I? Why is there already one of these dudes? Whatever's going on with you, lady, I really don't care, because you should just leave this area, is my recommendation to you for fixing your problems. Okay, for some reason I don't remember there being a dude, one of these guys, early on, like there was just a moment ago. I don't recall that at all. Oh, thanks. See you later. Goodbye. Just kidding, you're gonna be right on my tail the whole time because you run just as fast as I do. And then when I get to the water up ahead, you'll be able to run faster than me. Wow. Hopefully they'll be aggro. Seems like they may have already. Now me running past all these mages that have infinite range is going to end up a giant swarm of magic projectiles are going to be coming after me the whole time from behind, and it's probably going to lead to my death and loss of 100,000 souls. Yep. Because even though I ran past them, I don't know how long ago, I'm still getting hit by the projectiles. Because they go forever. Wow. I wish I could be as powerful as that in Dark Souls and have my magic projectiles have infinite range. But nah, that's an NPC thing. Just like infinite stamina. That's more of a boss thing though. And I don't know about Dark Souls 2, it's Dark Souls 1. Are you... Yep, there goes the 100,000 souls. And it's not even done. Look, there's more of the dudes with the axes up there. We're going to the DLC. I don't care. Whatever. To heck with this area. I'm not doing it. No wonder I never finished Dark Souls 2. Is because it starts to really suck late game. The DLC is half decent. The one I haven't done yet. Where's it at again? Oh, I need to go to the Forked Road. Here it is. Does anyone wonder if I have a bow? Oh yeah, I gotta be just as obnoxious as the enemies are. Use long range if I want to win. Nah, I'm just gonna go to the DLC. I'm not dealing with that low grade gameplay over there. I'm gonna go actually somewhere where I can have some fun, not just that. The grunge say it's always hard to come back to this game and get used to again. Like it plays so, you say lame comparing to the others. I don't know, it's just a little bit slower pace, but I really don't like that area. I was enjoying myself a decent amount until I got there. Oh, I went the wrong way, didn't I? Fun. Produce the symbol of the king. Yeah, it's a good thing that I've played, like, I don't even know how many hours of Dark Souls 2, and I still have no idea what the symbol of the king is. But then again, when do you ever have a solid idea of what anything is in a Dark Souls game? It's always like the most vague lore ever about everything. Get out of my way, you weird ballsack enemies. I can't even take it seriously. Like, they literally gave their enemies, like, giant inflated dongs. Why? Alright. And we've made it to the DLC. Oh, you better get there before those enemies start swinging. Thank God. I don't know. I might use a human effigy just to get my health to be maxed out. And I'm pretty sure that's only like 3 deaths worth. Desiderum, what are you trying to tell Ella is spam? The thing about the you died? Yeah, I really don't mind her saying you died when I do. I mean, I know it's a little redundant, but I don't really see it as too much of a big deal. Yeah, I'm just gonna use one. You know, I'm probably gonna regret it, because I mostly just enjoy the boss fights in this area. And really, I don't even remember them, except for the giant cat. That's always intense, though, with that explosion. Well, I hunger for chaos, so it sounds like a perfect arrangement. Not too much chaos, I guess. As long as that chaos doesn't involve infinitely ranged magic attacks, we'll be good. What's up, punk? Okay, you're a shield. Ow. I mean, not shield, that's not what I meant to say. Spear. I was about to be rather upset that he was blocking and attacking at the same time, but then I saw he had a spear, not a short sword, so I was like, oh, okay. I can do that too. I just choose not to use the spear. I don't know. It's just asking to get parried and move on to PvP. Three down, many more to go. This area is not easy whatsoever, but at least it'll be enjoyable. Nicholas Beach say, don't fight the cat until it's invisible unless you want a challenge. Yeah, the first time I ever came here during a blind run, I tried to fight it for, I don't know, probably like an hour. Maybe it just felt like that. Maybe it was more like 30 minutes the whole time while it was invisible before I decided to to try to do something else. Nicholas Beach say, bullet parry? What? I don't get it, Nicholas Beach. Why? Nah. It just doesn't feel good doing it. It just feels dirty. This was a couple of weeks ago now, but I was playing Dark Souls 1 and I just tried giving parrying a go on some of the Black Knights that I've heard are so great for parrying. And it's just like these Black Knights usually are pretty intimidating and give a fight that matches the look of that intimidation, but then you can just parry them and stab them and do 3/4 of their HP in one hit. And all of that intimidation is for nothing, because they're so easy to parry. It was grossly easy. So I don't really... I'm not into it. I even gave it a try. It's just... I don't know. I'd even be fine if there wasn't backstabs in Dark Souls. Especially Dark Souls 1 PvP. If there was not any parries or backstabs in Dark Souls 1, just the PvP, I wouldn't be able to stop playing that. But not so much the parries. They're not... Actually, in the PvP, the backstab is worse than the parry, in my opinion. But it's Dark Souls 1, and that's how backstabs go, so... I don't know, I kind of just accept it, even though I know it's really bad. I don't know. Seems like you guys both need a timeout, Ella and Desiderum. Pete's sake. Alright, this is the point in this area where I just run past. Hayden, you say it seems you stopped by less than 11 times? No, you didn't, Hayden. I'll say that serious face. I just knew I was going to have to get my crap together to survive going through here. This is a lot of enemies. And I ain't about to deal with all that many enemies. It looks like there's infinitely ranged magic projectiles. Wow. My favorite. I thought that was a fog wall, and I was like, since when is this a fog wall? I was not about to be happy. Okay. Get that door open, please. Thank you. At least there's iframes in some spots. Oh, this is looking bad. Oh, this is getting even worse. And I know this isn't the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, it's gonna get even worse. Oh, crap. Where to go? Where to go? There's items, and I kind of want to pick them up, but at the same time, I know I should really just keep running. Alright, let's hope this doesn't backfire. What's up? How you doing? Oh, well, you guys are still in here? I was hoping you were a part of the chase. Crap. Alright. Everything turned out fine. Oh, God. I got an army after me. Should probably fight them, but ha! Bonfire! See you later, punks! Can't touch this. Ella saying, run, Forrest, run! I know, right? Ella saying you can hardly see the gameplay. It's just snowy. I like the snowy effects. Hey, G3, wondering if any bosses have been killed this stream. Yeah, I killed the Looking Glass Knight. Did I kill anything else? Oh, the second Dragon Riders. Jaggle to say this area is enjoyable to co-op with a friend. I guess I could see it. The Grunch saying that the Ivory King fight is one of the best fights in the game. Yeah, but I still got a decent amount I gotta do before I can fight that Ivory King, because I gotta save all of his knights first. I still have to fight Ava. That's her name, right? Alright, that guy had a lot of health. Probably didn't even have to aggro this one. Oh, I was really hoping one heavy would stun him. For some reason I thought that was happening, but I guess just two. Probably just use light attacks then, not heavies. Magic projectiles. And one of these guys. Lovely. Luckily there's a little corner for me to hide behind. While I R1 spam the Scallop to death. Alright. Look at this punk and his magic projectiles. Iron Golem is coming up here for me. Hopefully I can kill this guy before the Iron Golem gets here. Come on, get up the floor. Get up off the floor. Okay. Iron Golem has made it. Backstab everything. I've been calling them Iron Golems or Crystal Golems. I was about to say Iron Golem right there. It made me think that I'm insane Iron Golem this whole time. Oh, heck no. That just leads me back down to the area I was in before. It's kind of cool. I like that that's a thing, but I don't want to do it. That dead body looks like it's leaning on the wall. Pointless ahead. Jaggle to say I missed a boss at the last area. I thought I looked around a decent amount. I don't know where the heck it is. I don't know if I've ever even fought it. Oh. You look tough. Even though I'm pretty sure you're actually not that bad. Iron Golem. See, there I am saying Iron Golem. Those Crystal Golems. I don't know. Seemed to be about the same difficulty. Brian, you say the more you roll, the more snow you accumulate, and the slower you get. Really? The snow has an effect on you? I didn't know that. I thought the snow just... I thought it looked nice. I didn't know that it made you slower. Honestly, I don't think it's worth coming over here. Does that guy notice I'm here already? Okay, he sees me, but he's not doing anything about it. Wait until I get close to his buddy and help him out, probably. Yeah, I know. What else? What else would happen? Oh, I was like, you missed terribly, but then that happened. Oh. At least I got backstabbed after getting struck like that. Heavies till you're down. Eat it, buddy. I'm drinking another Estus flask, keep myself topped off. There's no point in going in that room to the right until after I, like, thaw the ice. I don't really know what happens. Some type of magic breaks the ice. I know the ice goes away, but it's still a snowy area, so I don't think it gets thawed out. I would say snow makes you slow in real life. Pun and reference intended. Snow makes you slow? I mean, maybe for driving. Ever driven through a snowstorm? Everyone's going like 10 miles per hour. Okay, even over there, it's not worth it for me to go over there, I don't think, until after Does the place get thawed out? That'd be so cool if it thawed out and it was all like springtime, but I don't think that happens. I feel like I would definitely remember that. But I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to my objective. Maybe not. Ooh, just one, I hope? Alright, cool. Screw you, pal. Screw your friend here, too. Get back up so I can finish you off. I swear to God, guys, like, I'm getting sick of hearing it from both of you. See you later, the Grunch. Agent G3's got to get some dinner, so see you later to him as well, even though he's probably gone already. So my bad. I'm about to get struck and have no stamina to do anything about it. Yeah, it's my own fault. I'm really bad about not using every last bit of my stamina in this game. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that I wasn't going to be able to turn back if I crossed down that. I don't like not being able to turn back. Oh. Well, this is where I need to go anyway, so it's alright. Just trying to scare me, lady. It's not that bad. Even though there's a boss I've never fought that's in this DLC. Well, I'm hoping to fight this live stream for the first time. I don't know what it is, but I fought Ava, and I fought, what is it, the Ivory King? But there's, I guess, a third boss here that is more off the beaten path, and I've never encountered that boss. I'm fighting wannabe Oscar. Seems deadlier than Oscar, though, so maybe I shouldn't call him that. Don't lock this. Ah! Alright. Thought I heard something behind me. But I don't think I did. Oh, there's a fog wall here. This isn't a boss fight, though. Bonfire? That's not quite what I was expecting. Alright, cool. I don't have to deal with those enemies whatsoever. I can just pull the lever and get the heck out of here. So let's do that. Oh, no. No! I don't like this room. I remember this room, and I don't like this room at all. Oh, what? Yeah, now you lock on. Thanks. A little bit late there. God. I came here to get away from magic projectiles. What a vacation this was. It even struck me. I thought I was in the middle of iframes from backstab, but nah, it doesn't happen right away. It takes a moment before it kicks in. At least he's dead, because I was getting my butt kicked, man. That was a rough enemy for me. I'm really sick of my Estus Flask only being upgraded to +3, but I have no idea where to get more Sublime Bone Dusts. I don't even know where the heck I got 3 that I have. I acquired them, but don't ask me where, because I sure don't remember. I got 1 from some dude in... that place. Giants. And there was a giant that dropped one. That's the only one I remember. It's the only place I remember getting a Sublime Bone Dust. There's another one somewhere. And another one somewhere else after that, I guess. Yeah, I have no clue. I don't remember it all. Doctor, I can say, wow, that sword deals more damage than you thought a non-elemental weapon can, especially a broadsword. Yeah, man. Two-handed heavy attacks. Leveling up strength and dexterity is overrated. Oh, come on. A dark spirit? I don't need a dark spirit to invade me on top of all these other enemies. Because isn't there like 4 of them that try to fight me at once up here? Where's that dark spirit at? Bye-bye. Nope. I don't care if there's loot in there. It's probably not thawed yet anyway. I don't know where this leads, but I hope it leads to where I'm supposed to go. I thought I... That's the invader right there. That is totally the invader. Do you see that barrel? Are you serious with this? I didn't know NPC invaders would ever use that. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I love it. I love it so much. I just want to leave it alone. It's my little pet barrel. Dude's gonna backstab me! Ow! Well, you look like you'd have poise, but you don't. And I look like I'd have stamina, but I didn't. Back off. God, you have so much health. I don't understand. How do you have so much HP? You have like multiple thousands of HP. Holy night. How's that even possible? Ah, punk! Seriously, like, how much HP do I have? I have 1,700 health, but I also have 41 vigor, for Pete's sake. I don't think NPC invaders abide by actual build laws. LA say LOL being invaded during the stream. It's just an NPC though, LOL. That wasn't an actual person. Dr. Acula say you'd be happier if an invader was a barrel with hands and a sword. Oh gosh, don't say that too much, Dr. Acula. You're going to be playing the next From Software game. It's going to be barrels that you think are just barrels, and then all of a sudden they jump out at you like a mimic and have weapons. Yeah, Ella, the invaders that I've been invaded by in Dark Souls 2 during this stream have just been NPCs. They're not actual people. Okay, there's god-awful growling going on. I should probably take this cat ring off, even though it's appropriate for this boss fight. What else could I even use? I don't think I have anything else that's really worth it. Oh, is this a fling ring? No, it's a ring of restoration. I wish I had Flynn's ring. Stop talking, lady. Nobody cares. How much magic does Ava do? Ava does a little bit more of magic, but I think it's more physical attacks that I'm worried about, to be honest. So I'll throw that ring on. Mouse says, is she not the creepiest narrator ever? Yeah, I guess she's pretty creepy. HLC, you say some NPCs always have mad amounts of health compared to you. I mean, well, it's one thing with an enemy in-game, but I mean, like, come on. Even the NPC invaders have tons of health. Like, the NPC invaders should have to, like, be actual builds that were created, I feel like. But that doesn't seem to be the case, which is a shame. But I guess, does it go like that ever in Dark Souls 1? Yeah. Oh, yeah. With, well, no. Because that's somebody you can summon. I was going to say, yeah, with Solaire, for sure. He has a lot of health. But Solaire doesn't invade you. You summon Solaire. You don't ever get invaded in Dark Souls 1 by NPCs, so... Alright, Ava. Now I've killed this boss twice in all of my Dark Souls 2 playing, so I'm expecting to struggle. So far so good, but I don't want to let that go to my head. Yeah, because you have like the most ridiculous radius for tiger swipes. Rolled under you, I don't ever remember that being possible. I remember every time I try that, usually I get hit by a back leg or something crazy. Magic? I remember if you just kind of stand behind her, the magic will like freak out and not actually get you. Yep, and there's that ridiculous radius I'm talking about. Good range on that attack too. I should drink the Estus Flask already. Yep. Well, it went pretty well all the way up until I hesitated. I hesitated to drink an Estus Flask, and then I drank it anyway, even after hesitating, and that's why I died. Does hear me say the night guy for Pinwheel can invade you? Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I kind of forgot about that. Yeah, why did I forget about that? Weird. There are invaders in Dark Souls 1 that are NPCs. Oh, you know why I forgot about it? Because it doesn't happen unless you're human. Which is a rarity, especially for a first playthrough. But even then, I don't know, did any of them have ridiculous amounts of HP? Not that I recall, but he might have ridiculous amounts of HP, because I know it takes like multiple swings, like quite a few swings to kill him, and usually I have a fully upgraded weapon by then. Then again, he has good armor, too. I swear to God, armor is not nearly as important in any other Souls game in Dark Souls 1, I feel. I mean, it has an effect in Dark Souls 2 as well, but I don't think it actually helps with poise very much. Poise sucks in Dark Souls 2. Oh, come on! It's because I should have dodged to the right. I dodged to the left. That's this last bit of a wuss. Well, I dodged the wrong direction that time, but it worked just fine. I'm surprised that I'm dodging successfully. Usually the dodges do not go this well for me in this boss fight. I'm so happy that was a backstep and not a third swing like I thought it was for a second. Ah, Ava, your magic is a joke. Oh, scary. Oh, crap. Well, this is kind of scary. Oh, really? Less than half my health? Nice. Well, what's this? Oh, it's that. Check it out. This Flask. Too early. I knew the second I dodged, it was like way too early. What you got? What you got? Oh, it's so stupid. Literally dodged your attack, tried to drink an Estus Flask immediately after dodging. I didn't have time to drink my Estus Flask before it was attacking, and I couldn't get out of the way. Even though I literally just dodged an attack and just drank an Estus Flask immediately, I didn't have time to drink that Estus Flask before the next attack came. What a joke. I guess that's not really a joke. It's just upsetting at the time, but that kind of is the thing. It's a lot of boss fights. Come to think of it, it's just frustrating when it happens. You think you're in the clear. Ah! I hardly saw that attack coming. Ah! The crazy radius swipe didn't get me. Whoa, I can break those? Since when? Swinging a third time? I can never really tell with you, Ava. Like, what was the radius on that swipe? I've never seen a cat spin while swiping its paw before. Oh, I forgot about that in this fight. It's so long that my broadsword starts to break. Shoot, 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 shoot. Can you do like magic or something stupid, Ava? Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Oh shoot, I just one-handed my weapon by accident. I don't have the stats to one-hand my weapon. And you don't have this. When you're level like 100 something and you don't have the stats to one-hand a broadsword. Well, I'm glad you missed, because I was standing still. I thought for sure you were about to get me, and I was not excited to see it happen. And it didn't happen. Ah, I dodged too early. Whoa, how did I not get hit? I dodged way too early. That time I didn't dodge at all. What you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Do something so I can heal. Come on. Come on, Ava. Stop just doing this standoff with me. Whew. Die. Die even more. Ah, you missed. Die! Ah! Alright, down goes Ava. You only killed me once. And well, I knew exactly why I died when she did kill me. Heck yeah. Got my 100,000 souls again. Let's go spend those this time, shall we? Let's get frisky with Kermit since my boy will go. Yeah, got him. Lomash should say, good game. Thank you. Pagoda's saying good game, and he's going to be right back. Alright, see you when you're back. Pagoda's does not open from this side. Great. Alright, so yeah, after I do that, this is where I can go, like, thaw everything now, can I? And go talk to this lady up here. I'm pretty sure. After I was saying good job as well. Thank you, man. Mr. Bubbles is praising the sun. Aw, yeah. Nicholas Beach say you've never seen a cat spin while swinging, but you've never seen a cat invisible or giant. Well, yeah, that's true. You can just chalk that up to magic, though. I guess you could chalk magic up to the fact that it's made out of butter as well. So, before I drop 100,000 souls on the ground. Oh, and the best part is that still work towards my soul level, because Dark Souls 2 is something else. It's soul level. I really don't need to keep leveling vitality. I have 1,800 HP. Woo! I am a dodgy health build that does no damage with this broadsword, even though it's probably not that bad actually, is what everyone keeps saying. No, I'm not going to that Shrine of a Mama until I have nothing else to do. Where the heck was I? There's so many... Where is it? Why is it all the way down here now? Okay, I guess it's trying to show me places that I've missed. Is that... I don't think it was doing that in the past. Now let's say health build. Oh, well, pure tank. No, it's not a pure tank build because pure tank builds wear heavy armor, and I don't wear heavy armor. So I am not a tank build. Even though I have tons of health, I'm not really a tank because I want to have tons of heavy armor. Go to say if you want to save some madness, buy a bunch of poison arrows before heading to a mana to use on the mages. Yeah, it's like, it's annoying. There's no good way to deal with them except for tedious methods. Because it's so tedious of an area.
Who are you?
You know who I am. You've been talking to me this whole time. Aren't you like magic or something? You should know all about it. I'm awesome. I killed your tiger. Because that's like the good sign of somebody who's awesome, right? They kill your pets.
Then
Whoops.
become
No, 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 no.
stranger, are you?
Yes.
Kind visitor.
You were telling me to leave, and now you're calling me kind because I want to deal with your chaos? I'm not dealing with the chaos yet. I gotta save some knights, as well as loot the heck out of this place, I guess. I did not read what I just got, to be honest. I do that so much in Dark Souls 2. Whoa, that freaked me out. Alright, so now I guess we get to go through it again! Woo! Because I couldn't loot it the first time. There's still a whole bunch of other bonfires here too? Dang. Why is it showing me all that stuff now? Does it always do that? I feel like there's a bonfire here that I never made it to. There's probably that one over by Sir Alan. Oh, I still don't know how to fight. If you had to get something, it seems like a really lame reason to not let you fight a boss. Just because I have to go... Like, it's just weird. Why did it let me go to the DLC at all? If it is... Why did it restrict just one boss fight from me? Like, if I had to get some item before I could defeat that boss, why not just make it so I have to get that item before I have to go to the entire DLC? So now it feels like I've completed that DLC, but I haven't, because there's a boss that's there that I didn't get a chance to fight because I didn't progress far enough elsewhere in the game. It's just like, just the one boss fight, that's what gets me. Like, it just blocks off the one. You say her attitude changes because you prove yourself worthy to deal with the threat at hand. Well, she still comes off as a total jerk. Being super unwanted on my help, and then suddenly changing her tune because she sees that I'm better than she thought. Yeah, that's not a jerk move at all. Shut people down until they show that they're better. Nobody's gonna put up with that. I mean, you will in a video game, but that's because you don't really have a choice. You're just playing through it. And it doesn't matter if you die, because you just get to try again. Oh, nice! What do we got over here? Am I not allowed to take that elevator, though, because it's, like, broken? The handle? The whole entire elevator doesn't work just because somebody broke the frickin' handle? It's a shame. I hate whoever broke that elevator. What does this stuff look like? Whoa! Where's the rest of this? Oh, the pants, though. It doesn't look that great, but it just kind of cracks me up. Oh man, this will not look okay if we roll around in the snow, though. We gotta take this pointy hood off before it gets coated in white snow. Lever? Lever? It's broken. It's the blood stain of the lever on the ground. Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to do that to you. Yeah, fight me over here. Or I can get behind you, because I suck at actually playing this game, I guess. It's just the spear guys. I hate them. I hate spears so much. I've failed. Okay, what a message. I do hate that you can, like, fail a Dark Souls 2 backstab, though. Like, your character goes to do it, and then you miss. And it's just like, shucks, I guess. You got to waste that button press. least I can see clearly now. But apparently these dogs can too. I swear to God they didn't notice me when I ran past them before. Actually, okay, wow. Glad I'm not wearing, like, armor. No, I know my body armor and face armor is mostly just cloth, so I guess dog bites getting through that kind of makes sense. But that, even if I was wearing metal armor, it wouldn't make a difference because this is Dark Souls. I thought those ladies would aggro after me now, considering I, like, got rid of the winds of something moist. Aww. How come I can't get backstabs that easy? I gotta do some whole punch ordeal. Dr. Egg is saying 2 people can do a backstab on 1 guy in Dark Souls 2. Yeah, it's messed up. I've seen that with parrying. I didn't know it could happen with backstabs too. I don't... Oh, come on. I don't want to be here again. Is this really worth the loot? I don't think it is. Why do I only have 3 Estus flasks already? How poorly was I doing? Ow, screw you and your spear, pal. Oh, there's nothing back here, is there? Just some loot. There's probably going to be some piece of crap, too. Yeah, small blue burr. Yeah, I'm never going to use that. At least I managed to get out without nearly as much trouble as I was expecting. I'm pretty sure there's no reason to go over here, if I remember. Oh, there's an elevator. Oh, that's right. There's no reason to go over here in the past, but since I thawed the area out or whatever, broke the ice, I'm pretty sure I can take this elevator now. I don't think I could take it in the past. Maybe I could have. Oh, no. I don't remember these things. Freaking hedgehogs. Back off. Ow. You're gonna roll and kill me. I don't remember these hedgehogs being tough. I hate enemies that you can't hit without taking damage. No, I am. Are you still alive? Jeez, that sounded crazy. This loot was not worth it at all. That's the story of my life in Dark Souls games. Don't know what it is? Have curiosity? You think it might be something you'll be happy to find? Nah, never is. So it's just random crap that never is. Running low on life gems. I really need to buy myself more of those, and I've known that for a while now. But I've been surviving off the Estus flasks pretty good. What am I supposed to do to fight this thing without getting my butt kicked the whole time? Oh great, I got invaded by a hexer. 10 bucks, this guy has infinite uses of his spells. Come on, Hexer. And I've heard that this is basically just PvP in Dark Souls 2. It's just a bunch of people who do stuff like this. I mean, I know this guy's just an NPC, but I've heard that Dark Souls 2 PvP is just like hexes galore. Which, if this is how it is, I don't think I want anything to do with it. Don't even get Nessus Flask. Ellie, wondering if life gems are similar to humanities. No, they do get my health back like humanities do, but humanities are a lot more rare than life gems. I could go buy. I mean, radiant life gems are kind of rare. But, like, just the basic life gems, I can go buy however many I want for 300 apiece. God. This is just the mating grounds for these things? All there is these things. I hate enemies like this. Because it just totally screws me even more than I'm already screwed because of my short range. If I had a long-range weapon, it probably wouldn't be so bad. I don't have to get so close to try to deal damage. And what is with the magic everywhere I go? I am seriously starting to feel like that's why I never beat Dark Souls 2, is because it's fun until they just start making it like this everywhere you go. Magic shooting, you know, while you're fighting enemies. And it's super hard to get. Look at this, I'm fighting one mage. There's another one who's up there, who I also can't get to from down here, who's attacking me. Wow. Wow, they doubled up. Thank you, that Canadian mate, for your $10 donation. You say just wanted to send me this because you're bored. Well, thank you. I hope that my live stream is making you less bored. I don't even want to continue on. Glorious, you're donating, not 100, 1,000 rupees, saying same. So thank you so much for your donation as well, Glorious. I'll try to keep you guys entertained, but this is infuriating. Hey, did one of them fall down here? Perfect. You get the other one to fall down here? So I would love that. This is a bunch of barnacles. I go walking away to where its friend can shoot me. Why do all the enemies' magic have to be infinitely ranged? It's the most infuriating part. There's no avoiding it if you're in the range of them. It just gets you. Wait, that guy fell down too? Oh, there's a bonfire here. I should probably sit at it, despite the fact that some of the enemies are dead. Be worth sitting at. Get my Estus flasks back. Canadian mate donating $5 more. Say maybe you'll send more after this. You don't have to, man, but that'd be awesome. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. It's great. I'm sorry that I'm being so salty about Dark Souls 2. Gosh. I guess it wouldn't be DLC if it wasn't difficult, but I don't know. This type of difficulty isn't good feeling difficulty. Come on. Come on. Just let me get it over with. Wow, because I no damage. It did alright. Heck with Icy Pikachu down there. Oh, thanks. Oh, great. I have to deal with Icy Pikachu up here, I guess. Look at that. I'm almost... What is even... Like, how did I take that much damage from the stupid little hedgehog? I don't understand. Like, Ugh. Meanwhile, I sliced it twice with a sword that's just as long as its body is, and it's still alive. But I get poked by a couple of ice spikes that are not even half the size of my body, and I'm almost dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Canadian mate donating $5 more, saying, "Go Canada is right, my good sir." Oh, because that's what Pagodas is saying? Or Pagodas, yes, Pagodas is saying. Yes, go Canada. I actually just saw Canada yesterday, because I was down in the Detroit area, and we went and kind of walked along the water, and, you know, you can just see right across the Detroit River to Canada, so I saw Canada. I wasn't in Canada, but I saw Canada. So at least there's that. Also, it was kind of gross, because it is... What are they called? It's some type of bug. Oh, what were they called? waterflies? I think they're called waterflies. It's waterfly, like, mating season. So, wow, why are you so tough? So, there was waterflies everywhere. Like, you should have seen the light posts. It was nasty. There was, like, mounds of waterflies at the base of light posts. Ugh. Like, you'd be walking, and, you know, this is that time of year where there's, like, always all that, like, cotton fluff flying through the air from the cottonwood trees, and it gets all over the ground, and it'll, like, cover the ground pretty thick at times. So, I thought it was just cottonwood. Wasn't really thinking about it. Thought it was that fluff that flies. Dude, what? Is this guy even gonna fight me? Thing is, I know he does. I know he fights you. But he's just dodging like crazy. This is the stupidest enemy. I don't like you. And you need to die. Why would they design an enemy like this? Just to piss off their players? Give them tons of health and make them run away. So you can beat the crap out of him and then he just runs. Nice. If I have to deal with more of those porcupines, Dr. Dracula say stop bullying him. Say he doesn't want to fight. Why would you bully him? Because he comes back and backstabs you if you don't fight him. I was passive with that guy once, and I'm never doing it again. Because he came and tried to kill me after I let him live. That's why I say screw him. He can die. He's like Patches, man. Gives you a wave and acts all friendly and then comes up and stabs you in the back. I don't like that guy. He can die. But you know what? He just ran away, so whatever. He can go hide in a hole, I guess. So he started the fight. He was all alone there. Yeah, I started the fight because if you don't start the fight, he will. I don't want to go down there. Yeah, look at that. He's coming back. Well, he got all his health back? Are you serious? Why did he get all of his health back? Is what I want to know. I think his AI will... Or you think his... What do you think will happen to him if he stays down there? Because he can't get back up here. If I run away, will he get all confused? What's he doing? He still knows I'm here. He's looking right at me. I'm more curious as to what his AI is going to do now that it's, like, stuck down there and I'm gone than I am, like, curious about what's down there. I'm just going to walk away and I'll come back, I guess. There's probably nothing over here. Nothing of interest. I already took care of it all. I don't know. I bet I'm going to try to beat the crap out of him and he's just going to run off again or something. I'm hoping he's, like, stuck down there and his AI has no idea what he should be doing. See what happens if we try to return. What's he doing down there? Walking back and forth. Boring. I think the speech say he stays down there and fights you alongside Covetous Demon. What? I doubt it. You gonna try to get me? How's that gonna work for you, buddy? You're gonna have some fireballs. Not so great at dodging those, are you? It's a good thing I didn't upgrade my pyromancy flame whatsoever. Ha! I did, like, no damage to you. Screw you. I swear to God, I'm going to boycott every single game that has hyper armor in it. Because that's what just killed me right there. He was getting stunned every single swing. And then suddenly he didn't get stunned. And it's because he was in the middle of an attack. So stupid. Like, hyper armor is this... Oh, God. I don't even want to talk about it. That's why Dark Souls 3 is as, like, irritating as it is. It's nothing but RNG and hyper armor. There's nothing I hate more in video games than RNG and hyper armor, and of course they brought that and incorporated it into my favorite series of games. The fact that there's people that don't think Dark Souls 1 is the best one blows my mind. Sure, backstabs and parries are too easy, but at least there's not RNG and hyper armor. This, another reused boss. I don't want to hear anybody ever talk crap about Dark Souls 1 reusing boss fights. Because here we are again. This is like, I don't know, this has got to be like the third or fourth time a boss has showed up more than once in Dark Souls 2. And even though, I don't know, it's just like the Taurus demon and the Capra demon in Dark Souls 1. So, I don't want to hear people talking about that. Trying to call Dark Souls 1 out for that, when, like, here we have it just as much. And I haven't played a whole lot of Dark Souls 3, but I bet it happens in Dark Souls 3, too. I wouldn't be surprised. But, like I said, I don't know for sure, because I haven't played very much Dark Souls 3. Alright, yeah, nice attack there. Why am I bothering with fighting this thing? Dr. Ackley said, don't forget Pursuer, he was overused. I mean, at least kind of fits in with that boss. He, like, pursues you. At least that's how I always saw it. But then he also has that magic attack where he uses, like, the spell, the Pursuers, so maybe that's why they called him that. Ivory Warrior Ring. Is this any good? Because majority of the rings I get are not. Attacks greatly reduce enemy stamina. Okay, that sounds like it would be great for PvP, but I bet it's not going to do me any good in PvE. Problem is, I bet PvP in this game is garbage, if I had to guess. Oh my god, really? Get away from me. Found two ways. This way looks shorter, so I'm gonna go over here and look. Oh, the door. Oh, this is that door that told me it didn't open from this side earlier, right? Yeah. Hey, get out of here, you freaky Pokemon. Oh, no. Oh, God, there's... Why? With so many of these friggin' hedgehog things? Let's just screw over our players who like to use short-range weapons. Oh, and then if I kill it, it's gonna bring that thing to life. Alright, well, here's another area I'm just gonna run past them, since they didn't think about how god-awful it would be to actually play through this part. Is that a door? Can't fit in here. See you later. Yeah, that could have been an enjoyable time through that section, but instead you filled it up with a whole bunch of those rats. So no thank you. There's loot on the end of that bridge, and I can guarantee you it's not worth fighting two of those golems at the same time for it. But I am super curious as to what it is. Who knows? Maybe it is worth it. And I'll never know if it's worth it or not unless I go and look. Because every time I try to look something up about Dark Souls 2, all it tells me is stuff about Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Oh, I was wrong. It's 3. Well, maybe with the help of some fireballs, I can fight one at a time. No, that's not how it's gonna work. Alright, well, I'm not gonna fight any of them. That's how it's gonna be. I should run. It's the same speed I do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the? Okay. That's weird that I baited an attack out from as far away as I was. Hazel's staff, no idea what that is. Radiant life gem, 4 of them, not bad. 3 cracked red eye orbs. Okay. I don't know. Radiant life gem's not so bad. That almost makes it worth it. I don't really know what that spear is. And cracked red eye orbs. I don't know. I'm not in any place to try PvP in this game. Get me up there. Seriously. What even are you? Get away! You can roll faster than a man can sprint? Oh my god, another one. More enemies. Sometimes I really hate DLC areas. Oh, what the hell? The doors were opening! Sometimes you can roll through doors, sometimes you can't. I love it when a video game has rules that are solid and apply everywhere throughout the game. They don't just change willy-nilly. That's why I hate hyper armor. It's because it's just out of nowhere, the stun isn't gonna work. You got used to being able to stun, well guess what? Hyper armor, now you can't. It's like, do that. Enemy doesn't even have to attack me for me to deal damage, even though its spikes weren't even facing an area where they would poke me. Hey, can you hop up and help me, dude? Because I could really use it. Come on. Come on, do it. Oh, no, you're just going to leave. You suck. Look at this. This is what you were talking about with that snowball rolling I saw, Dr. Acula? Thank you, Cat Ring, for saving my life. Oh, I guess that's how you're supposed to deal with those guys, huh? Well. That. Alright, so now I get to try to find, what is it, 2 more of those knights? I hardly found that one. How much does find 2 more? Skylar, red gun, you're wondering if the backstab works on those rat enemies? I assume is what you're asking about. I don't know. I didn't try. Probably not going to try it either. That frame rate, though. Is it here after me? It's better not be. I kind of just want to use a homeward bone. Then. Guess that's too steep for me. What the hell is all this again? Let's get out of here. How many homeward bones do I have? 6? Yeah, that snowball was nice. At least I put that there. Little bit of redemption, but not enough. Yeah, Dr. Acula, for sure. Talking in here definitely counts as studying for an English exam. I have no idea where to go. So, let's backtrack a little bit. Starting from the top didn't seem like such a great idea. Let's go to this abandoned dwelling. Look around from there, I guess. Yeah, this will be worth it, I guess. Hopefully. There's a bunch of loot for me to find, and I bet it's a whole bunch of junk. There's only one way we can find out. Those ladies are going to attack me now, aren't they? Oh, what? How did you hear me? That doesn't even make sense. I was creeping. But I don't think it's a matter of alerting this guy. It just gets up as soon as you walk past, no matter what you do. Okay. Thought I'd be able to attack him before he got me, but I was just a second too slow. Why are you all awake and after me now? I thought that happened after I got rid of all the ice in this area, but then they weren't really doing anything, so I figured I must have remembered incorrectly or something. Ouch. God, I hate spears. Is there another one? Okay, no. That's a lot of damage. This flask can feel safe again. I'm getting beat to crap. There's that guy. Oh, maybe what I saw was a magic projectile and thought it was another one of those ladies coming over here. Seems plausible. Okay, not the enemy I was trying to lock onto. Come on, get up. Okay, yeah, sure. Alright, you know what I love? The fact that I dodged the first attack and it hit me, and then I didn't dodge the second attack and it didn't hit me. So I guess, all in all, the attack that I thought I shouldn't have hit... The attack that I thought shouldn't have hit me, and the attack that I thought should have hit me, didn't hit me. So I guess in the end, all was good, but... I don't know about that. Is this door open now? Okay, that's not the door that I thought I opened earlier. Over here. Shoot. Who's already shooting magic projectiles at me from around the corner? What I want to know. Also, I think earlier I killed those enemies on the left and then I never even tried to check what was behind them. Smooth moves on my part. Also, there's a rooftop full of loot I kind of forgot about until just now. That means I gotta go even further back than I am. Nicholas Beach said, "Go from first bonfire." Oh, great. Stabbed in the back. She didn't have to punch me with her elbow first. Where'd she even come from? How'd she get in here? Close the dang door. Not with you in it, you dolts! Oh my god. It's supposed to be on the other side of the door. Probably wouldn't have worked anyway. First bonfire, go right outside the area and run through the game part past where you drop down the second bonfire, get to the last area and boss. I'm trying to save knights, Nicholas Beach. I gotta fight the king. It's not the nameless king, even though he doesn't have a name. He's the Ivory King. And it's like not even a fight unless you save a bunch of your buddies first. Oh, God, this loot so isn't going to be worth it. I just know it. It's never worth it in this game. The only things that are worth it are Estus Flask related items. It's the only loot I've found that seems to be worth it. Oh, and the Chloranthy ring. I was happy to find that too. Everything else is just kind of meh. A little bit of things that I like. I mean, the Ring of Blades helps a little bit. I do like to have the Flynn's ring as well, even though people tell me, why would you wear the Flynn's ring? You're wearing heavy stuff. But you get plus 50 AR unless you're wearing stuff that's 60 or heavier, which I don't wear. Oh, great. And this is a mimic! Yeah. Yeah, this loop's not worth it. It's not going to be it. Like, at best, I'll get some human effigies, I bet. That's probably the best thing I'll find, is human effigies. And yeah, I like having human effigies, but guess what? I got 19 of them, so I think I'll be alright on the human effigies. Maybe not. I'll probably just give up on this game before I ever even end up using them all anyway. With the way these last areas seem to be, it's not even fun anymore. It's just a chore. Like, oh, you wanted to fight enemies? Well, guess what? You don't get to have any good fights because it's nothing but 4-on-1 the whole time. And then, I don't know, the boss fights are alright, but the thing is, I gotta do, like, I don't even know how many different things before I get to the boss. I gotta run around and find a whole bunch of knights. I have no idea where they are. Wouldn't even know that I had to run around and collect a whole bunch of knights if somebody didn't ever tell me that in the past. Because I remember the first time I got to this area, I was trying to fight the Ivory King without having any knights saved. I thought it was the worst boss fight ever, because it was nothing but infinite gank. And then it was like, no, you can avoid the infinite gank, and thank God for that, but you gotta go do this and that and this, and you know, they don't give you any clue that you're supposed to do this and that and that. Well, there's a clue. There's a very vague clue with a number of chairs in the boss fight before the, or in the room before the boss fight. That's the only clue you get that you're supposed to, that maybe you're supposed to save somebody to fill up those chairs. But you know what? I come across empty chairs in Dark Souls all the time. I don't really think that much about it. And I saved them all once, but I don't remember where the heck these stupid knights are at. I don't even know where to go, because I don't even really want to look around that much. Gosh, I'm really not surprised that I get this far in Dark Souls every time, and then I stop playing. Because I was thoroughly looking forward to going through these areas and continuing on in my Dark Souls 2 playthrough. But all these areas are really infuriating. To the point where, like, it'd be more fun for me just to restart at this point. So no wonder that's all I ever do. Managed to say you can one-shot the Ivory King using those knights. Yeah, well, cheese doesn't make the game any more fun either. What about that stuff over there, though? Nah. It's just over there, but who knows how the heck to get to it. Illusionary wall or something over here that'll just lead me? Nope. Oh, look at this. It's a room full. Oh, Pete's sake. There's loot in it. You know what? Haven't I already decided that this loot isn't going to be worth it? Yeah, screw it. I got 8 Estus flasks. I mean, maybe I'll find... It would be nice to find a sublime bone dust. But if I go in there trying to be hopeful that I'll find a sublime bone dust, I bet I won't find it. And then I'll just be disappointed. Is this how I get over to that area that I saw up there? Oh, look at that. If I kill you, you just turn into giants. No reward for killing the enemies. It's actually a punishment for killing the enemies. Why would I do that? Thank you, Dark Souls 2, for making it a punishment to play your game. Who was behind making this? Hey, I found another one. Woo! You know what? They look an awful lot like the Sentinel, or the Ruined Sentinels. That helmet is so Ruined Sentinel-y. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to find one more. Is this that door that never opened in the past? No, that's a different door. Alright, you know what? I want to check. I can't remember if I actually do have to save 3 knights or if I just have to save the 2 for a total of 3. Because I'm pretty sure there's one that's already there. So maybe I only need to save the 2. I'm going to go check that real quick. So let's see. You know, I bet I have to save 3. I think I can see an empty chair from here. Oh, they're just standing. But there's 4 chairs, and there's only 3 knights. So, let's go find the 4th knight, I guess. I'm trying to think where it could be. But of course, I don't really know this area that well, because I've never gotten a chance to actually clear it out, because that would take an hour. It'd be super tedious the whole time, just trying to get enemies to fight me one-on-one, trying to aggro them one at a time, just to probably fail a whole bunch of times and end up having to deal with a whole bunch of gang squads anyway. I don't know if you can really call them gang squads, because they're NPCs. They don't really have a choice in the matter. They're replaced there by some god-awful human. I don't know. All I can think about is all this loot that I haven't found in this area, but, like, it's so not gonna be worth it. Okay. Didn't really learn anything from taking a second to look around from up here, even though I don't know, I didn't do that good of a job looking around. It's kind of cool, the amount of this DLC you can see from upon entering. I never really noticed that. It's a shame that it's so overpopulated. I guess I could stay here and kill a whole bunch of enemies until it wasn't super overpopulated, but that would be even more tedious. Just clearing them all at once and then searching extra thoroughly. Get back up. Enemies, so I can hopefully get an idea of what I'm supposed to do is the plan. Where did you come from? I wish the plunging attack was still as broken as it is in Dark Souls 1. Hey, I actually got the dog though, I'm amazed. Okay. I've been there before. Pretty sure there's nothing there but some loot, right? It's not like, oh, there's another door up there? Have I been up there? This is why I want to clear out all the enemies and actually thoroughly take a look. But right here is where that's going to be a lot less enjoyable. Not right here. That's fine with that lady. But right here. Because I don't know any way to fight these guys one at a time. It's just like fight all 4 at once. That's your option. This guy's going to shoot magic projectiles at you the whole time. So there's that one. He's got an infinite amount of them. Of course, the guy with the spear has to be up front. Alright, well at least the guy with the spear fell back like the little wuss that he is. He was using a spear. He's obviously a big wuss. Maybe I'm a big wuss since I'm running away from the guy with the spear. Who knows? Alright. It's going half decent so far. Got these 2 magic users over here to deal with. smart AI over there not shooting at me while I was backstabbing. I don't know if it's just a coincidence or to actually stop shooting magic because they don't have iframes. Seriously, why can't I get backstabs like that? I don't get to go up and take a swing and have it just go right into them as a backstab. It's not how it works. It's not how it's ever worked. But these enemies showed up out of nowhere, but I think that's the point of those, is that they're supposed to be sneaky. Alright, so now that I don't have a horde after me... Oh, just kidding, I still do. Two guys, but I mean, it can never just be a nice one-on-one fight, can it? A spear, too. God dang it. Go. So let's see, I ran in here earlier and I got some stupid item, and I think that's all there was in here. Just a death trap with some crappy loot. Broken as it was, I still miss it. It just felt so nice landing plunging attacks. Yeah, if only I got the same type of backstab crap that that lady did, I would have backstabbed her right there. Okay, so now that it's actually clear out here, there's nothing to do. I hope she never makes it up here. A whole bunch of enemies in this room, but I'm pretty sure if I just stick to this side, they'll never get their attention. Oh, I was trying to close the door. I guess I'm just going to stop trying to close doors forever in this game because it doesn't ever work the way you want it to. You always end up on the wrong side of the door. Where did you all come from? Just stay away. Oh, actually, isn't there a room full of them up here? That must be where they're coming from. Alright, I don't remember you being here, guy. Oh, yeah, I definitely do. I remember running and kept saying that it was just getting worse and worse the further and further I kept running. Yeah, isn't there a room with, like, 2 of those ice spike ladies right up here? Yeah, and one of them noticed me as I walked by. That's where 2 of them came from. And the other one must have been on that hill. Just that ice golem up here. Crystal golem, whatever you want to call it. Maybe that's why I've been calling them iron golems this whole time, is because I've been meaning to say ice golem, but I keep forgetting about that, and then I call them crystal golems, but I think they're ice golems, not crystal golems. I had to guess. It makes sense. Sorcerer's Twin Blade. Never gonna use it. Divine Blessings, probably never going to use them. And a Soul Vessel. Well, I guess that's kind of nice. I don't know when I'm ever going to use a Soul Vessel, but that's the thing. I don't think you do ever know when you're going to use a Soul Vessel, do you? Very nice items, too. Monastery Charms. Never going to use those. I know I've read what they are, but I don't even remember what they are. Dark Clutch Ring. That just like increases dark resistance, I bet, doesn't it? Oh, that's the quartz thing. What's this do? Increase dark attack. But I bet that doesn't add dark attack, does it? It increases dark attack, but I bet it doesn't add dark attack. That'd be really cool. Dr. Dracula say Sorcerer's Twin Blade is a good twin blade, you think? Really? Sounds like it's for sorcerers. I'm never gonna find this last night. fight 4 enemies at once again. Ooh, I didn't just do that a couple of minutes ago. I still have those. No. I was gonna check if I still had those repair powders equipped. Where are they? There they are. Take that dog down. Shoot, I meant to drink an Estus Flask, not use a Radiant Life Gem. Oh well, Radiant Life Gem will get the job done as well. Let's get those out of my inventory before that happens again. Oh, I had those on there because I still haven't bought myself any more regular Life Gems. Great. I thought it was 4 enemies, turns out it was just 3, so I guess I should have been less upset than I was. I'm just kidding. It was old the first time I ever encountered it. Magic projectiles during a fight with another enemy. Oh great, now I got a bunch of these ladies I gotta deal with too. This is gonna be the end of me. That thing's gonna shoot a magic projectile and it's gonna get me. Sprint, that would be great. Why so fast? Ha! That's what you get, you stupid AI. Now that guy has no friends to protect him. Get over here. Piece of crap. Down he goes. So is this doorway over here? I don't think I've ever seen this doorway over here before. I hope this leads to a night, otherwise I'm going to be sad. Because I really just want to fight the boss at this point. Down goes that ice golem. This doesn't lead to no night, does it? Just leads to that one little piece of loot, doesn't it? I bet it's something that's not even all that great. Old bell helm. Really? All this just for a stupid bell helmet? I had my hopes way too high. If I was being smart about my build, I could have such a higher amount of poise and run around with an imported hood on my face instead. Hayden G3 say this area is really tedious. Dude, all the areas that I can go to in this game are all really tedious. I got this area, I got that, was it Sholva Sanctum City or something like that? Or did it say Sanctum Sholva City? I don't remember which order it was, but something like that. That area seems super tedious. The other place was, I don't even remember what it was called, but there was a whole bunch of water and a whole bunch of ladies with magic projectiles that have infinite range, so that was fun. Alright, I don't think I ever found this pathway either. Come on. Am I even supposed to be doing this? 'Cause I wish I had some binoculars or something. Here, actually, the easiest one to hit is probably that one. Yeah, for sure. I only got 3 tries. And I don't even know if it's going to work if I do hit it. I don't even know if turning all these things on fire would even open up the door. What does this note say? Danger zone ahead, therefore item ahead. Yeah, too bad I can't get to it. Cool. Cool. All this exploring for no reward. Really makes you just not want to explore anymore. When all you do is get a whole bunch of crap that you can't do anything with. Some stupid bell helmet. Doctor, they're telling me to use a butterfly to make a torch. Yeah, I probably should just use a butterfly, you're right. I didn't really think about that, but I got like 13 butterflies. Is this the right way? Or is that the other way? I don't remember. Yeah, this is the wrong way. It's this way then. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, where do I light a torch at then? I guess a bonfire, but then I have to make it all the way there with the torch in my hand from the bonfire? That'd be like some tedious stuff. But yeah, I have a whole bunch of butterflies because I never use torches in this game because, I don't know, I just don't. Just don't really seem all that necessary, except for when they make them 100% necessary, like this part. Like, I don't know. I thought this was Dark Souls, not Legend of Zelda. Why do I gotta run around and light a whole bunch of torches before I can progress to the next area? It's so simple, so it's stupid for me to complain about it. But, like, why not just let me through the door instead of having to force me to light those torches like that? Is that a regular Flexile Sentry, or is that something way more intense? Apparently it doesn't leave its little cove, so whatever. Have fun back there. Oh, now you leave your cove and I walk over here? What is that sound? I don't like the amount of those that there are on these stairs. If they all wake up when I try to run through here, and there's another Flexile Sentry. Oh, would you look at that? Again, it's just going to be a place that... It's punishing me for exploring this game. Garrison Ward Key. I don't even remember finding any locked doors. This thing breaks. I can't just use a repair powder on it, can I? Seriously, you close my menu when I fall? What's the point of that? What's the point in letting me walk around if I can't even do cool little maneuvers against enemies while I'm... Okay, stop looking at the pyromancy flame. Hey, 2 human effigies. At least there's that. Always feels nice to find human effigies. How do I progress even more in here? There's obviously something else to do in here. There's a way to get up there. But how? Aha. That is how. Get away from me, Flexile Sentry. Open up a little bit faster, door. See ya. That's what we got up here. Bone fist. Okay. Well, I guess that's it for this little cave. So far, what I was saying about loot is holding true. The best thing I've found has been some human effigies. At least for me. I mean, there's probably been some decent weapons I've gotten and stuff, but I'm not using other weapons. Because just all the weapons I've tried out in this game have all been inferior to the Broadsword. Now I've sat at a bonfire, so all the enemies are back. I still have not found that other knight. There was... what am I thinking of? How do I... Lower Garrison's probably the closest bonfire to where I'm thinking of going. Like the speech say, the Garrison Ward Key gets you to the last area. Ah! No wonder I've never seen the third boss of this DLC. Oh shoot, this is this bonfire? I don't want to be here. This is where I need to be, isn't it? I don't know if it is, but this is where I want to search a little bit. Because I feel like this is where I can come across the knight. Not particularly this location, but from this bonfire. Screw you, you infinite range magic projectiles. It's such a joke. That demon's not back, is it? At least there's that. Why is that even there? Just why? Maybe the covetous demon was chilling on that ledge? Oh, great. What's up, Ice Chew? No thanks. Be on my way. Two ways. I'm pretty sure the one on the left led to like nothing. This led to a whole bunch of bogus. Let me go check what's way to the left. I guess now it's the right. Oh. Shortcut back to bogus. I guess it would have been a shortcut for me to go through that door, but I totally forgot about it and just ran away. Ran along the long way. Big waste of my time. Over here, what's this? Chocolate Lion recipe. Yes, that was worth grabbing since I didn't take any damage except for when I accidentally kicked one of those Pokemon. Hello, FX. Say, holy crap, people still play Dark Souls 2? Yeah, I don't know. I was thoroughly enjoying this playthrough until I got to these locations. And it's kind of just all a big chore now. And this led me not to where I was trying to go. Where do I go? Where do I go? Could I get here? No, I couldn't get here before. Okay. Okay, that's the mistake I made. I couldn't go here before I unthawed all the ice, or whatever the heck happened to it. So... I should probably go to the bonfire before this one, I guess. Inner wall? Wasn't I just over there not that long ago? I'm running in circles. I did actually find my way up there, I think. Ah, yes. This is exactly what I was thinking of, but sadly the area I wanted to explore more is exactly where that bonfire is, and now I'm having second guesses about that. This doesn't seem like illusionary wall to me, punk. I think that guy's just a troll. Putting a message that says illusionary wall where there's not an illusionary wall, and if he put his message where there actually is an illusionary wall, well then he's an even better troll, because I can't open up the illusionary wall if there is one there because of his message. Fun. Ugh, I don't want to go through all this crap again. Ah. Bunch of punks. I didn't even think metal chests could be mimics! Dude, what the hell? Literally, since when can the metal chests be mimics? It's never been a thing, except for just now. I was always under the impression that a metal chest meant you can be sure that this one isn't a trap. But then that happened, so I guess screw what I believe. How about this one, huh? Wow, I'm surprised they're not just both mimics. I'm probably just gonna die anyway since they made this room as cancerous as possible. Might have had more fun the other day while I was playing Lords of the Fallen, to be completely honest. My roommate's been playing Lords of the Fallen, and he had me try it a little bit, and it's not great. But honestly, having more fun playing that a tiny little bit than I did playing this part of Dark Souls 2. Because this isn't even gameplay. This is just running around getting your butt kicked by everything. Ah! Ha! I am still alive! I thought maybe I was gonna, like, end the animation and I was gonna die. Screw you. What do you know? The loot wasn't worth it whatsoever. How am I not surprised? Twinkling Titanite and some petrified dragon bone. I don't know why I'm running past all these enemies. I don't know what my plan is. There's enemies at the top, too, and I don't remember, what is that, a chest in there? Oh, I bet that's not worth it either. I gotta go through so much effort to get that chest. It's just gonna be something that sucks. I swear to God, this thing's a freaking mimic. Silver talismans. Might as well have been a mimic. Got something useless out of it. And this just leads me back around to here. Okay, wow. You, get over here before your friends notice. Cool. Okay, that's one less enemy to try to gank me. I'm pretty sure one of them's just one of those weak ladies, isn't it? Yeah, get over here. Yeah. Love it when you're mid-dodge and you get hit anyway. Oh, I also love it when you're mid-backstab and you get hit anyway, too. That's always fun. Alright, well, let's seal away one of these souls so he never comes back. And I'm pretty sure if I'm methodical about which one I do it to, I can get this chest. Which side does this thing open from? Those look like hinges. I don't know. Looks like I'm probably going to have to clear out the two of them. Maybe I can get away with just clearing one giant. Hard to choose specifically which one it goes to, since I don't really get the choice. It's just whatever one the enemy dies closer to. It looks like I want to go for this one that's kind of on the edge, though. This left with more giants. Alright, I want to make sure you're actually close enough, too, though. Alright, is soul going to the right one? Cool, that's the one I wanted it to go to. Oh, also, can't these giants... Does the soul pass from giant to giant? I don't remember. Ouch. Should be it for him. And will the soul move on to the next one? Crap, indeed it does. Well, that could be a good thing. Or a bad thing. chest right now or not. I'm sure if I lured them far away enough that the soul would travel from one giant to the next. It's just how it's going, considering I'm not separating them at all. Definitely seemed like I shouldn't have had that dodge there. But I did, I guess. It seemed like I dodged way late. Alright, one giant to take down. Get too greedy when I get stomped on. That damage that I took was such a joke. It's like I dodged it, and then after the dodge was complete, I took damage. But yeah, some stupid greatsword. Wasted all that time for some stupid greatsword. I never noticed that I could take a left there at that bridge. Oh wait, no I did. I'm pretty sure the doors were just closed off, aren't they? Ugh. Alright, one of the crap heads are still here. You should just despawn already. I know I've only killed you like 4 times, but still. I'm sick of your existence. You're not gonna die. Trapped in the little hallway. Punish the player at every single turn that we can. I don't know. I was playing this game earlier today on the computer I have out in my living room. It's kind of a piece of crap computer. Can't even play Dark Souls Remastered on it because it's not good enough for it, I guess. And so that's actually why I started playing Dark Souls 2 again, is because I was like wanted to play games out in my living room, and the computer I have out there it's not so great. So Dark Souls Remastered wasn't working, so I was like, alright, I'll try to play some Dark Souls 2. And I don't know, I was playing early game earlier today. It's so much more fun than this. Thank you, Glorious, for 100 more rupees. Say, imagine doing all that work and the chest turns out to be a mimic. Yeah, I took a peek and saw you guys talking about that. I don't know what I would think if that were to happen. I'd be like, seriously? I wouldn't be that surprised, I guess, at this point with how it's been. There's one more bonfire I haven't been to, but I bet that's that optional area of the DLC, which I don't really understand how there can be an optional area of the DLC when the entire DLC is optional. But alright. Sitting here looking at the bonfires isn't going to help me figure out where that knight is, though. I'm just so sick of looking. Did I choose a spot that wasn't a bonfire? Is that what just happened? Apparently I was on the first one. I guess we're searching from the first one again, because I had no idea, so I literally just closed my eyes and tried to select one, and I ended up on the first one. Make the speech say, it's from the second bonfire, before the room where the mimic was. Pretty sure there was like nothing but hallways over there, but I'll go take a peek. Before mimic. The second bonfire? Wasn't this? I thought the room with the mimic in it was from the third bonfire. What mimic was this way? Then again, I don't remember anything in that room before the mimic from the third bonfire. So let's see what this is. Probably not worth it. Void's talismans. Yep, never gonna use those. That door probably isn't open still. Yep. There was a door over here I don't think I ever really checked out. Okay, so this is to the rest of that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a knight, not how to get to the other boss. I want to fight the Ivory King, because I have fought the Ivory King before. I'll go fight that other boss after the Ivory King is dead. It's not what I'm looking for. Unless that's where the knight is, which maybe it is. Probably go look. But I don't think it is, considering you guys told me it wasn't. This door closed. I swear to God, if enemies in Dark Souls 2 know how to open up doors, and I should be happy. Oh, also, I was surprised earlier that I got killed by a mimic that was in a metal chest, but this is another mimic in a metal chest right here, and I came across this one before I came across that one, so I don't know why I was surprised. I guess I just didn't realize that that one was in a metal chest. Can't trust any of them in Dark Souls 2, I guess. Another Titanite slab. That makes like the 5th one of this playthrough. Old Radiant Life Gems. 7 of them. That's not half bad, I guess. Bonfire Aesthetic. 3 of them. That's pretty useful. And 2 Bright Bugs. No idea what the heck that is. I guess I'll go run and take a peek over here and see if I can find a knight. But I don't remember ever opening up this door in the past, and I know in the past I found all 3 knights. Yeah, this is that bonfire I never did. Is that all that's over here? Just some stupid bonfire? Find out more to see if I can actually sit at it. Like how the one enemy died in one R1, but then the other enemy didn't die after one swing from R1. I'd love to know what the difference in that was for. So, found another bonfire. Is there anything actually over here? Oh, can I sit in the coffin? Okay, so that's what I gotta do. Oh? Is this just gonna kill me? You died. Can I get back? This is fun. Nothing like not being able to see whatsoever. I literally can't see anything. What? I'm just walking slowly, trying not to walk off an edge. Like, this is not... Oh, look at that. Hey, I can actually kind of see if I go at this angle. No, I can't. I could see for a second. Maybe this thunderstorm dies down for a second to give you an idea of where to look. Oh, good one. Yeah. How do you even see me? How? I'd love to know how the hell you know I'm here. Wow. Pinpoint accuracy, too. What the hell? Is that the boss, or what? This ain't no boss fight, it's just a tough enemy. The nonsense one, okay? Let me do this with Dark Souls. I'm just like, you're so clearly out of ideas. Just throw them all into one. It's like the Chimera in the DLC of Dark Souls 1. That Sanctuary Guardian you come across, that's the weakest boss fight. Idea-wise, it's like the worst boss fight in all of Dark Souls 1. Because it's just so over the top. It's like everything, just throw it all into one. And with that, I don't even know how to fight that thing. It's flying around, it's bashing me with its horns. I can't see anything. So I don't really have anything to do but try to fight it or just run around and get killed by it because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Nor can I figure out where I'm supposed to go because I can't see anything. Before I got a chance to catch my bearings whatsoever, they send some crazy-ass zebra after me. Whatever. If you want to be a piece of crap game, I can play your game like a piece of crap if this is how you want to be. Dark Souls 2. Even though you got one thing right with people trying to quit load. That's that one, it takes a freaking year to get through your pages at the beginning. And then two, the enemy placements don't reset, so this thing's still going to be right next to me and probably just see me right away. I was hoping that maybe it won't aggro right away. Nope. Here it is. Might as well just die. Come on, a little quicker! Thank you! God. I swear, this bearer of the curse about this bearer of the curse is that the bearer of the curse always goes at the most leisurely of paces, no matter what danger you're in. Okay. That's not where the knight is. That doesn't make me excited to do the rest of this DLC after killing the Ivory King at all. I might just be better off not, honestly. It's like the point of playing the game is to have a good time and a positive experience. But this isn't like either of those things. It was, and then I got past Drangleic Castle. It hasn't been fun since. It's good up to that point. And then you defeat the Dragon Riders for a second time. And then you get to that stupid place with all the mages. Or you can go to Broom Tower, which Broom Tower was alright. A little bit tough. A little bit too tough, I think. But I heard I was under-leveled for being there, so that's probably the reason. And also, the DLCs are always tough. But that one was like, it was actually, it didn't feel bad. Like, I just feel bad the entire time going through this DLC. And the other DLC seems like the same thing. But, I don't think I ever found this down here. It's new to me. But I don't know. Maybe my tune will change when I actually know what I'm supposed to do here. Like, okay, why are there two of you here? I came by here in the past and there was only one. And now that I've made this wind go away, there's two? Why? Not to mention I also have freaking crystal golem attacking me with a spear. Oh, that guy. He drank an Estus flask, I think, but it didn't save him. Bunch of crap. Literally watching you change direction mid-air. Thank you, Havoc Engine, for not making any sense. Making every single projectile home after the player, including enemies when they jump in the air. This is not just a mimic. This is probably going to be nothing that I'm actually excited for either, though, because it never is. Durgo's hat. What's up with this DLC and just giving you stupid stuff? Like Durgo's hat. Why? I mean, nice hat, I guess. What's up with that creepy thing on the eyeball? That's so raggedy. Just wear my hood again. Alright, so let's go see what's down that tunnel. Looking at this and wondering if I've been there or not. Thought I was, but I guess not. Can you ever just be one? It's always like one with a freaking spear and a shield, just my favorite. And then another one with magic projectiles. Dude. It's not cool, Dark Souls 2. Setting up your enemies in such a god-awful way. Just like... And it's not just like every here or there they're set up like this. It's just everywhere. Everywhere I go, late game Dark Souls 2. It's just... It's just brutal the whole way through. Never a chance to catch your breath whatsoever. Just big group of enemy after big groups of enemies. I don't even know why I try to fight them anymore. I should literally just run past all the enemies, because it's not worth my time anymore. And they never give you a good amount of souls either. Like, what do I get? 800 souls from killing these guys? It's a freaking joke for how far into the game this is. I'm wearing that cat ring. Wow. But there's not even a knight down here. Screw off, dogs. Look, just one more, two more, three more. As if I already didn't have a giant horde chasing after me. If there's not a knight down here, I'm so done. I half expected it to tell me it didn't open from this side. You know what? There's a bonfire just right up ahead. Let's go to that. think there is a knight up ahead, but there's a decent amount of fighting going on between. I think there's like an invader that shows up and stuff, but I'm pretty sure I'm on the right track finally. Thank God, the Ivory King fight is actually pretty good, I remember, and it's about goddamn time I had another good fight. 'Cause what have I fought this entire live stream? There's only been one good fight, and that was with Ava. Because those Dragon Riders weren't a good fight. That was a joke. Yeah, that's not an illusionary wall. That dude's just tripping. Well, he's just trolling, I guess. Here we are. It's going to be an invader who has way too much HP. Because all the invaders in this game have way too much HP. Oh, as if I wasn't sick enough of magic. Like, I remember a Dark Souls where physical damage was the most common damage you could come across. But that doesn't seem to be the case in Dark Souls 2. No, it's like all magic. All magic and gank. Screw you. I wanted to fight that invader, but then that other dude showed up, so why should I even bother? Oh, so I'm just gonna get murdered by all the magic when I try to open up the door if I don't take care of it. Wow, thanks. So much fun. Don't even get to have a fair fight with even an invader. Oh, good one. Good one, invader. Like, maybe if I could move around the way you move around in Bloodborne, this could be enjoyable, but no, I have to move around at like a third of the speed that you do in that game, but then they fill the world with a countless amount of enemies. I don't know. I've tried so much to like this game, and I thought it was finally happening, but I really am starting to change my mind back to the way it originally was, because this is just... it's not enjoyable. And that's all I want from Dark Souls 2, is to enjoy it. And that's why I've bought this game 3 separate freaking times, is because of the amount that I've tried to get myself to enjoy this game. And I bought it a 3rd time because the first 2 editions I bought were Scholar of the First Sin, one for PS4 and one for PC. And I heard good things about the original Dark Souls 2 over Prepare to Die edition. So I figured, sure, I bought this game twice, I'll buy it a 3rd time because I really want to like another Dark Souls game the way I like Dark Souls 1. But, and I was, up until I got past Stranglelit Castle. And I'm not gonna, it's making me feel like putting it down forever again. Which that would be about the 5th time I felt that way about Dark Souls 2. I just don't want to play it anymore because it's just a bunch of junk. And I finally thought I had convinced myself to like Dark Souls 2. I finally thought that I was going to be able to enjoy Dark Souls 2 the way I've enjoyed Dark Souls 1 so much and for so long. But now that's all getting thrown into my face. Because late game Dark Souls 2 can't figure out how to be difficult without just loading up the area with a whole bunch of garbage. After some tediously making sure I didn't aggro that enemy, got to the 3rd guy. So we can finally go fight that king without having to constantly be ganked. At least that shouldn't take so long in the future, even though this is the second time I've ever found those knights, but I found them only once before, and it was many months ago, so I didn't really remember where they all are. Hopefully the next time I'm here, I will remember. Even though I don't know if I don't know if I want to go and check out the rest of this DLC after fighting the king. After seeing the way that first part of the rest of the DLC was, like, I don't know. I'm really not all that interested in seeing what the heck else is down there. It just doesn't seem like it's going to be something I want to experience. Stock up on some life gems, I guess. I don't know, I got 20,000 souls I could go spend them on. I've been dropping souls like crazy this live stream though. I'm pretty sure I've lost like 130,000 souls in total. Does you hear me wonder what my broadsword at? It's at plus 10. Grimchief say don't do the optional area, it's garbage. Yeah, is that the boss fight down there? That weird hooved enemy? It's like a crystallized deer. I love the fact that it gives you the prompt, give Estus Flash Shard, and it's like, psych, you don't have an Estus Flash Shard. Like, screw you too, game. Thanks for giving me the option to do something that I can't do. I don't mean to level up, I need to buy life gems instead. Alright, got plenty of life gems. Back to this bonfire. We can finally do this fight. Just you say there's like 10 more of those deer before the boss. That's not the boss. It's just like irritating because it doesn't even seem that plausible to run past them because I have no idea where I need to run to. It's just you can't see anything, so you have no idea where to go. It's tough. Apparently, there's a whole bunch of those super tough deer enemies. So. I don't know, and they fly, and they shoot lightning, and they're all crystallized. Get over it, Dark Souls 2. It's one enemy. Why'd you have to throw in so many different things? Am I gonna die? I swear to God, if I have to wear some ring to survive this fall. Alright, thank God. At least that fall is always cool to watch. Alright, so I don't remember exactly how this goes, but I remember we gotta fight these dudes. The other guy shows up. Did I really just get burnt? Wow, this is not all like this. But I guess that's the whole point of Dark Souls. Is that it's showing off that this is happening. So many different kingdoms. Why are you guys all going after me when I got all these friends? Wow, it's really showing your favoritism here, aren't you guys? Oh, more of them show up even before I kill off these ones? That's not acceptable. One of them just blows it off? What's happening there? I think all burnt to a crisp, they'd be a little bit less difficult. So many of them out here. I don't remember so many of them showing up like this. I thought there was infinite of them, but I thought there was only 3 at a time. Great, yeah, thanks. I love that you can take me longer a full sprint. That's my Dark Souls 1 logic carrying over to Dark Souls 2. It's not applying in this world. I can't even fathom what's going on, because it's like all of a sudden Dark Souls 2 thinks it's Dynasty Warriors, but it's not Dynasty Warriors because all these enemies have more health than I have. Chugging through all my Estus before the boss even shows up. Because they, I guess, didn't have enough of gank in, I don't know, the rest of this game. How did you get out of that portal before it got closed up? Did I not need to have 4 of them? Did I only need 3? Because I only see 3 portals. It looks like the last one just got killed. Now I have 1 Estus Flask for fighting the actual boss with, because they decided to make this part of the boss fight. Why not just have a bunch of rats thrown in here as well? Oh, right, you already did that. Finally showing up, you big wuss. Killed all your friends. It's interesting that I could get the whole chart equipment. Oh, wow, I'm playing Oblivion now. Went from Dark Souls to Dynasty Warriors to Oblivion. I think we're finally coming back to Dark Souls now. What's up, Ivory King? You're kind of looking like a big bitch. I love the range of my broadsword. Wow, 3 swings? I haven't seen that in an enemy before. It's probably good that he just did that anyway, because I could punish a lot worse than that for using all my stamina. Forgot about you and your little zipping back and forth. Okay. What the hell is even happening? Oh. Oh, wait. Why do all you bosses have to do that? I'm still sick of that attack from Fume. What's happening now? Oh, great. Pretty sure I saw you outside of the boss fight. Second prototype king. Gosh. This is it for me. Yep. Knew it long before it even happened. Just my health was low, and I tried using a life gem. There was a small moment of hesitance, trying to make sure it was safe. Now I get to go through that whole fight. Ooh. It's not even fighting the boss that, like, I don't want to do. Like, fighting the boss is actually thrilling. But the fight before it is not. Sadly, the fight before it is, like, almost as long as the boss fight itself. Which is sad. Why did he blocked one of my attacks, even though he wasn't doing anything that signified any blocking was happening? Why? There's so many of you! Maybe if they actually tried to make your friends intelligent, it could be fun at this part, but no, they're like a bunch of complete idiots, these two. I guess there's 4 first, but they hardly ever do anything. I mean, they're there, but like compared to how much these guys do, which are like the same exact knights, just burnt to a crisp, I don't understand why mine are so like defensive and just sit around and look at things more than they actually attack. Meanwhile, these guys are like constantly attacking. That was like the most swinging in one combo I've seen these guys do. Do I get a friend to gank the boss with? I bet not. He's just gonna disappear, isn't he? Or he's gonna die. Let's try this again now that I'm out of life, or Estus flasks again, since there's gotta be a giant battle before this. Gates of Oblivion are open once again. Let the Battle of Kvatch commence. This thing looks like it's about to start fighting me. Well, at least my buddies make a decent distraction. Stunned him. I'm amazed. Alright, he took down my friends, so there are no more distractions for me. This was going too well so far anyway. What's that? 360-degree radius? Wouldn't be the first time I came across an attack like that in this game where literally the radius is 360%. Or not percent, degrees. Not to mention, I'm sure, insane range with that buff he's got going on. Second swing didn't get me. I'm dead. There's no way I'm gonna survive this. Good job, Ivory King. You took down me and my bud. I did a much better job the first time. Sure, I did less damage overall the first time, but I didn't have the help of my buddy, and I don't know. That time, I kicked butt, and then my friend died, and then I got my butt kicked. So, didn't even really know that you could have a buddy help you with this boss fight, though. let's give this another go. I'm really not looking forward to this fight before it, though. It's like, just ruins this whole entire fight. What is this? Like, they almost had a good fight. They almost had a good boss fight. And then they ruined it with this. It's not like you just fight 3 knights and then you go on your way to the boss fight. No, you have to fight like 8. Like, what the hell? They have so much health. Luckily, they don't do that much damage, but, like, their attacks make no sense. I always think they're gonna do, like, an overhead swing or some type of jab, and then it turns out they're doing some swipe. And I get hit by it, because it's not the attack I was expecting whatsoever. Great. Yeah, thanks. Look at these two bozos over here with their backs turned to an enemy who's literally directly behind them casting fireballs at me. No wonder so many of them died. They all have half a brain. That was kind of cool with the 2 guys running up like that, though. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Sit here and spam R1 as gankers do. But not use up all my Estus flasks. Trying to do that is probably going to get myself killed. My last bit of stamina. Backstep out of. Come on, there's 2 of you. Can't you take down the 1 guy? Like, forget about what I'm doing. Leave me alone and just kill off the guy with the fireballs. It's not that hard. Any more of these a-holes gonna show up? No? You're gonna go block that off, I hope, buddy. Come on, take care of it. Block the portal off before another knight shows up. Oh, you guys are idiots! Go block the portal! Stop looking at me with your inbred eyes and go block the portal. You going to block the portal? You moonwalk into it? Oh, look at that. Another knight showed up before you blocked the portal because you suck! My God. It'd be great if I had... It'd be great if the AI they gave to help out didn't ride the short bus. Like, if you can't... Just why did they... they ruined this entire boss fight with all this bull crap dealing with the AI. Like, just give me a boss fight, not all this... I've had enough of gank, Dark Souls 2. Why are you doing this to your weapon already? Thought you'd do this at, like, half health, Ivory King. Or is it a time thing, and we spent so much time beating the crap out of the other knight that my freaking idiot teammate let in? Because he wouldn't go block the door. I don't know. I'm getting pretty close to being done with this game. I hardly get a chance to learn how to fight the boss because I'm too busy spending half an hour each attempt taking down the whole ordeal before the boss. Like, it'd be a good boss fight if they didn't have all that crap. If I could just forget about these stupid knights, and then they just forgot about having those charred knights show up, that would be great. It could just be me and the Ivory King. But no, that's too much to ask. They had to throw in a whole bunch of bull crap as well, because this is Dark Souls 2. I should have taken all of the effort that I've put into liking Dark Souls 2, I should have put that all into Dark Souls 3. It would have been more worthwhile. Because this is just, like, I don't know. It's not challenging for the right reasons. It's challenging, but because I have to fight a group of enemies for 10 minutes before I get to learn how to fight the challenging boss. No, I don't get a chance to learn how to fight the challenging boss because I'm too busy remembering how to deal with all these guys or something. I don't even know. I don't get any actual practice against the boss because I'm spending more time fighting these bozos. It's so stupid. They just keep showing up. Like, I wish that my knights would have a brain, and as soon as we got down here, they just all went and blocked off the gates. And then me and the one remaining knight can deal with the 3 charred knights that showed up. But no, they just gotta run around and help me fight, even though they hardly do that. What's that one doing? Why don't they just do that the whole time? What? Whoa, since when do they have magic attacks? I don't know. I don't really care anymore. To be completely honest. It's just whatever. I've tried so hard to like this game. I don't. Like I said, the other night I was playing freaking Lords of the Fallen, and it was more enjoyable than this. And this is the DLC. I thought DLC was supposed to be some of the best fights in Dark Souls. But what does Dark Souls 2 have in their DLC? This. Is this one of the best fights in Dark Souls? Heck, no, it's not. The boss fight might be. But that boss fight is tainted by this garbage. And it just makes me... I don't even... Like, I have no desire to keep playing right now. I have none at all. And I planned on ending the live stream after I took down the Ivory King. But I'm kind of just at the point where I don't even care about doing that. I wanted to fight the Ivory King. But that's the thing. It's more like fighting these guys than it is fighting the Ivory King. So, I don't know. I just don't think I want to play Dark Souls 2 anymore. That might just be as a whole. Because I don't know. This isn't the type of video game I want to spend my time on. It's something like this. I can only imagine how pissed I'd be if I actually spent money on this, like, on the DLC. I don't know. I guess I should be rightfully pissed, considering I bought this a couple of weeks ago for $40, and already I'm done playing it. Not to mention, I spent $60 on it in the past buying Scholar of the First Sin for PS4. I don't know how much Scholar of the First Sin for PC cost back when I bought it. But I spent more money there, and then I spent $40 more to buy the vanilla version for PC. And I kind of just regret all of it. Because this isn't fun. Here's the boss, though, so I guess I should snap out of it and try to enjoy this boss fight since I finally got there. God, my butt is starting to hurt. This freaking chair, though. I'll always have something to complain about. The story of my life, I'm never going to be happy. Just too whiny. Banish you back to the plains of oblivion. Just do a backwards handspring? Is that what I saw? Ivory King, when did you become a gymnast? Never knew that. I didn't hear about that part of your history. I didn't really hear about any of your history. I just heard it's been a long time. Nobody remembers your name, which is why I always think you're nameless, King, is because you don't have a name. So he is a nameless king, but he is not the famed nameless king. I thought I dodged too early there, to be honest. Dang it, of course I would have whiffed. I thought I dodged it too early again. It was close. Oh god, that was too early to dodge. Screw you! I guess I just don't get to drink Estus flasks. That's the thing, that's what I'm talking about. I don't get to learn from my mistakes without being punished way more than I have to. Or should be. Or at least that you're punished way more than the normal in Dark Souls. For this boss fight. For failing against this boss fight, who's a challenging boss. Like, you're probably gonna die fighting this boss. He's hard. But it's such a chore to get to the boss fight every time. It just strips all enjoyment out of the good boss fight. Dark Souls 2 does it to itself. I don't know. And like all the other areas are both crap too. This Shulva place. You seen how many enemies there are here? It's nonsense. Like, there's no point in trying to fight your way through Shulva, because it's just waves after waves of enemies. You start off, this guy's not so bad, he's by himself. You get up here to these dudes, and like, good luck fighting one without waking up 3 more. Yeah, look, one of them's got a bow, 2 guys with weapons coming after me. Well, they all have weapons, but I mean melee weapons. More enemies with bows shooting me from spots that I didn't even know there was more shooting at me. Like, I'm already sick of this area. And I just got here. So, that's not any fun. Down here. I've never seen him jump down there like that. Surprised. Hyper armor. Well, maybe it wasn't hyper armor. Maybe it just takes 2 hits to stun them. I'm not really that familiar with these enemies. But with how many? I'm not very familiar with the enemies yet. And then they send 3 at you at once. Heck, there was even more archers shooting at me. There was like 5 enemies after me at once, and I'm not even familiar with them yet. Like, thanks for the learning curve, Dark Souls 2. You screw yourself too. I can't believe I've spent so much money on these games. I've supported this game so much. I never should have. What's the other place? Yeah, this place. Shrine of Amana. This is worse than those DLC or these DLCs. This I don't even want to go here and show you because you guys saw it earlier in the stream. It's a freaking joke. Like it's not fun. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm ever gonna play this game again. So I thought I was finally there. I thought I was finally going to enjoy Dark Souls 2 the way I've been enjoying Dark Souls 1. Because that's how it felt early game this playthrough. Early game this playthrough was great. I had a blast. I was talking all sorts of great things about Dark Souls 2. And then it went, and everything I said was a complete lie because I got to late game. And what do you know? I'm going to end up stopping playing Dark Souls 2 late game. The way I always have. And I always thought it was because my skills were always kind of meh in Dark Souls 2. So I always thought like I just got to harder boss fights and I got my butt kicked so bad it wasn't fun anymore. But no, it's just I got into late game and they didn't know how to make the game difficult without making it a whole bunch of bull crap. Just a whole bunch of magic projectiles flying at you from everywhere, enemies with arrows, multiple enemies with swords coming at you at all times. I tried to argue against Dark Souls 2 being gank. I was even doing it this live stream, telling people who were calling Dark Souls 2 gank central. I was telling them, oh, that's every Souls game. It's not just Dark Souls 2. Well, it's definitely the worst in Dark Souls 2. I don't know. I've done so much Dark Souls 1 PvE that it's not really that, like, exciting for me anymore. And I can't really think of challenge runs that I want to do. Like, because I can't just do difficult ones at this point. Like, I did that... The difficulty challenge runs peaked at that Symbol of Avarice no healing playthrough that I did a year ago now. And then like the no death runs are kind of exciting, but I've completed Dark Souls 1 without dying twice now. So it just feels redundant to do no death runs these days. I'm not going to try a no hit run because that's just never going to happen. I don't want to put myself through that. So I don't know. I thought I could find some fun within Dark Souls 2. And I guess I was right. I found some fun. And then I got past Drangleic Castle. And just as always when I got past Drangleic Castle, I stopped wanting to play. It just wasn't enjoyable anymore. It's just stupid. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Anyways. I guess I'm just going to go